Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. Glad you're with us today. 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we've got jewelry, more jewelry, amazing values, and a lot of exciting pieces that are here. But we're going to see a lot of really good closeouts today. It's a good old-fashioned Sunday, clear it out, sell them cheap. We're going to do some of our best of the best. We've got, let me tell you, if any of these are on your wish list, if it's Mahenge Spinel, Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite, or Big Pink Diamonds, if any of those have been on your wish list, today is the day. We're going to see some deep discounts and some 9-carat Blue Wing Block Ds all on a wheel for you. Also we've got pink diamonds. They're about a ½ carat. They're all certified. We've got 3 of those. They've been here a little while. We're going to move those out today. We also have incredible diamond pieces, whether you want a band with 3 rows or 4 rows, we've got you covered. It was yesterday we brought you a 2-row princess cut band. Today's the day we go round brilliance and we go 3 and 4 rows. So very exciting diamond pieces on the way. We've got incredible wheels for you that have assortments of some of your favorite stones. And like I said, big Tanzanite deals everywhere from the 9-carat range all the way on down to 3. We've even got some classic styles for you. And then we've got some returning favorites like our very popular Russian demantoids by the yard. There are only a few left. We've made a couple more for you. They're here. We also have some really good Paraíba, one of our new Paraíbas. It's actually almost 1.5 carats. Really good stone, great size, and of course, a fantastic value coming your way. So there's a lot to get to. Plus, we have affordable in earrings. We've got either ruby drops or we've got some cornflower blue sapphires. Both of those are brand new. So we'll still see some new, but we've got a major end of the week, clear them out, closeout deal on everything that you're about to see. Let me also remind you, it would be a good time to get requests in. I'm taking them all day. We are really committed to moving every single piece, whether it's new or something you'd like to see. So get ready, because we would love to hear what you've been thinking about, maybe all week long, maybe all month, as we have just welcomed in spring here and we're ready to celebrate a new season, maybe with a new piece of jewelry. So by all means, get us requests if you have them, and let's party, right? It's all about the discounts, the savings, but we're actually going to start with something that's really cool and really new. Can't keep these in stock lately. It's our Cat's Eye chrysoberyl. So let's take a look. Something for the ladies. It was just yesterday. I had one for the gentleman. Now we're going to bring you that ladies piece right here, which is so fantastic. It's item number 247, and this will get us going here on a Sunday. And again, requests are welcome. Please get them in at any time. Sooner rather than later is great, so we can find it, bring it out for you. But a lot of big discounts, and this is our 95-point. Perfect. I mean, really, Cat's Eye chrysoberyl. We call this the milk and honey color, but it really is a really unique chartreuse kind of green yellow. But then you have the really defined cat's eye. And it's funny, I usually say there's going to be 2 parallel lines to create a cat's eye chatoyancy. In this case, it's almost like 3. When you look at it down the center, like you see there, you see the 2, it almost looks like on the surface, and then you look through the depth of the 2 in between those 2, there's almost a 3rd, and that is all part of chatoyancy, which is a phenomenon we love. It is obviously very akin to a cat's eye, and we love seeing that, but it's also a really special look in this designer mounting. This is going to have 21 points in diamonds, a little cutout detail, some mill grain, all of that happening in the yellow now, or change it up if you'd like to, but it's a really special way to get a really unique stone, and still going to give you durability. Let's not forget that. It's part of that overall chrysoberyl family, which includes alexandrites, which includes cat's eye alexandrites, which includes more traditional chrysoberyl as well that doesn't have a cat's eye. They don't all have that phenomena, but all in 8.5 in the Mohs scale, so plenty of durability, so don't shy away from it from that aspect. But it's a $46.99 piece, and let the blowouts begin. That's what this Sunday's all about. So it's all about best values you've ever seen on anything. That's why I'm saying get those requests in. Let's take a look at this on. And then I like it in the yellow right now, although you could do white. I think with that, it's funny, that cat's eye usually comes off as like a silvery kind of look. I think with this one, I don't know, there's something about that kind of chartreuse tone I love in the yellow, but you can change it up if you'd rather have it in the white gold, no problem. Or if you want to go really unusual, you could always do rose gold as well. So we're leaving that up to you, as we usually do. I've got a great value to start us off. Let's get started. Call in early. It's still going to be a lot of one-of-a-kinds today, maybe more than any other day. Look at that. I love that dimension of that cat's eye. It's just not often you see that 3rd parallel line, and that's really what you're seeing here. It is super defined, centered up, great look. I'll make it just, you know what, send it out. It's supposed to be at low as $29.99. Obviously, it's a rare exotic stone. We're going to make it really, really, really affordable and I'll make it $9.99 instead. So that'll do it, right? $9.99 for the piece that you see right there with all of that detail. And again, you see there's almost that golden green kind of neon, but then there's almost like, thank you, that one's already gone. Congratulations. I want to show you this. It's a really cool star. We go from a cat's eye to a star, and let's take a look at this. This is really, really neat, and I don't think you've ever seen it before. It's item number 8725. I'm going to hold it there and walk around here and try to give a little more depth to our camera here so you can see the entire star pendant that's going to come with a chain, which is why whenever I have a chain up there, that means it comes with it. If I don't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. So you've got a really special look here. Item number 8725. This will be our 78 points in pear shapes. And that's going to be the round. So when we look at all the colors of diamonds there that you see through the center of the star, those orange and yellows and greens, well, those are all natural. And you see there's a cluster of the rounds in the middle and then the pear shapes beyond that. Well, then that's all 78 points. And I don't think, oh gosh, I guess they included the white diamonds there as well. All right, so it's 78 points total. Couldn't tell there for a minute if they separate. Usually they separate them out. So really, really special. And let's get it a great home. Comes with a chain. Let's see what we've got there. Some great lobster claw detail. I'll show it to you from a distance here. This is a really good look. And yes, diamonds even in the bail, and a fun way to do a star design. Let me show it against the hand so we can get you a measurement here for you. And it is, yes, it is adjustable. You're going to get 2 adjustable links here on the chain itself. So a great chain that can pop off that piece and then be used with other pieces as well. But that's a great look, and those are the pear shapes and the rounds. So 2 different cuts in your beautiful natural colors that are a little bit varied, which I really enjoy. And then you can see that 1-inch drop top to bottom, and we've got, yep, the natural yellows, oranges, and then I really saw one that was more of a yellow green, but that's what it looks like. Then I'll show it against the neckline for you as well, so you can get a really good look there, but it's really amazing, and I'll just show it to you here. This is a really good look, and then it's going to be 2 adjustable lengths, and you can see there, it's got some great size to it, doesn't it? So some really unique looks, and of course, we know the star design is hot. You've got the 2 adjustable lengths. That's going to be, looks like 17 and 18 there for you as well. So if you want to wear it right about here or right about there, that chain allows you to do either or just pop it off and use your favorite chain that you have at home, or a Diamonds by the Yard would work as well. So let's go back up close. We're going to take another look at it, and we're going to get you a really, really special opportunity here and show you the finishing too, because it's got that great finishing through the rear as well. So you've got all that look, and this is going to be one only and another great value, closing it out even though it's brand new. And here we are. This is going to be, are you ready? We've got a good one here, $39.99. It's not. And who got the chrysoberyl, by the way? I just want to try to say thanks to everybody who. Kim, thank you so much. And then here we go with this one. You know what? I'm inspired. Let's do $9.99 instead for this piece with the chain. $3,000 of savings. And look at those bigger pear shapes, and all slightly different in their color. So more of those true. I mean, we've had rings where we've had one stone like that, one stone in an orange, or one stone in a bright, vibrant, vivid yellow like that, where you would pay that for just one of those natural color diamonds in a ring. And the star design is really modern and fresh. It gives it some whimsy, but still sophistication, which we love. And it is fabulous. So there we go, a fabulous piece, and we'll give it 30 seconds, and then we got to move right along. And this is, I mean, just when you think about diamonds, right, and bigger stones at that, and you think about combining color with white diamonds, that's what's so amazing. And for $9.99, try it or gift it. I love gifting stars. I think as someone who's, you know, I don't do the hearts, but I will do a star shape all day long, and I love that. So very modern and fresh, and yet a way to do sophisticated, high-end, very exotic diamonds. So that's only got a few seconds left. We'll see who's got it. And then you get the chain too. So that's amazing. And then here we go. It is a really special value. And then look at that finishing again. So that's here if you'd like it. And then we're going to show you, we have some diamond slice earrings as well that are drops. We have some coral earrings, which I got to show you these corals because they're huge. And we're going to see who's got that one. It looks like we're verifying right now. Now I've got this coral. It's a large bead. I wish I had a carat weight because they're so gigantic. I'll try to estimate it best I can. But it's item number 108. And this is going to be our perfectly matched, look at those gigantic spheres of coral. So they're not just flat on the back like a cabochon. They're going to actually be drilled through, which is how it's set with this gorgeous drop with that lever back, which has that little bit of like a little fluted design that leads into that bead of diamond cutting. So it's 108. These are 11 millimeters each on the beads. And it's really special. So here's what we're going to do. 11 millimeters each, yellow gold, no diamonds. So kind of gives it a more cash vibe, right? And here's what we're going to do. We've got one pair. They're only in the yellow gold. Yes, go ahead, Elson. Oh, good. Thank you. The star necklace is gone. Let me know who got it when you know. Thank you, Sue. Enjoy it. All right, so here we go. This is 11 millimeters. You got the yellow gold. Let's go ahead and get this one. I know it's only one pair. Like, we're going to see this a lot today. So come on in early. You see how quickly things are going already, and that is no surprise. We'll keep that going with all the big values we have. The diamond slice earrings will be next, but this lever back drop, let me give you a length, measurement, try them on. They'll probably be gone before I can even do all that, but we're going to get them out the door right now for under $1,000. We're keeping things really affordable, and no matter how high-end museum we go, it's going to be affordable. And this is the length, just so you get a little assessment here of the drop itself, which is going to be just a little over, I'm going to call them 1.25 inches there, but then you're going to see one on. And we're going to do not $9.99 or $8.99. Do you like them already? This is a gigantic look, and I'll tell you, with that kind of look, you're probably getting, I would estimate about 10 carats of coral if we had a carat weight for you, actually, but they were just, again, sometimes opaque stones are actually measured more on a millimeter size and a dimension rather than a carat weight. That is the case here. But let's make them better than even $7.99. How about this? One pair only, yellow gold only. I'll try to get one on before they go. They're going to be $699, and that's it. $699 gets them to you, and then they look like this. I hope I got them on right. I think so. Feeling around, there we go. So just a great kind of sense of the drop that you get there and that great dimension they have, which again, a little over an inch in the size and the length, and you can see there how it's got that little fluted design. So in the yellow gold only, $699. Let me know, Jason, if you'd like them or if we can make them available to somebody else, but it's a really, really good look. So big coral, we've got last call, 30 seconds on those. Let's go back to our wheel, take another close-up look at $699, and those will be gone quickly, I have a feeling. So huge coral, love that look. And then of course, no diamonds. So if you're looking for something that could, if you feel like diamonds dresses it up a little bit, this certainly looks like a drop style that's still going to be very wearable and very everyday for you. So that's a great look. And then we're going to get to a ring. We've actually got one of our more affordable pink diasporas today, which is very exciting. And we're going to do those diamond slices coming up. But it's our first ever look like this where it's a longer, lengthier drop. So we're going to look at those coming up on the way and just do earring after earring here. So 9777 is coming up, and that's going to be our really special drop, which has got, oh, I love these. They're 18 karat gold, number one. And here's what they look like from a distance away. This goes with everything if you want a little more drop, and it's a real cool organic way to do a diamond because you're still getting a lot of diamond weight. Get ready for this. I love that there's a little bit, and you've got the coral earrings. I'm sorry, what? What was that? I don't know. What was it? No, the star is gone. The only thing I have available from the show is the coral earrings. And I think the coral earrings may be going over here to Will. Yes. Show it again. Sure. All right. Which one? Coral is available. Yes, they're talking about the star. Okay, so the coral earrings are gone. We'll show the star again, but it's already sold. And then here we go. Everything is sold from the day so far, and this is going to be 9777. They're 18 karat yellow gold, actually, and they are a carat 65 among those 4 natural diamonds. And thank you on the coral. So the coral earrings are gone. I'm going to give you a measurement on the length, and I will try one on, and then we're going to give you a look right here. It is 2¼ inches from top to bottom with that great shepherd's hook design. But this is what I love, the chain that connects them. And again, this is all natural diamond material. You see they're a little bit translucent. I'm going to borrow one and then try one on. They have a great length here, and we're going to get them out the door well. You'll never see a carat 65 in diamonds anywhere else for a price like this. I can guarantee you that. So this is how you make a lot of diamond weight very affordable by getting this really cool, fresh, organic, updated look. Still natural diamonds, of course. They have a little bit, oh, I love the shimmer that they have. See that? I'm going to hold, so I'm doing 2 things at once here, but look at how beautiful. They have that almost silvery sheen to them, right? They have that little bit of a metallic kind of luster to them. These are natural, completely untreated diamonds, and you're getting that big look. I'm going to make them $4.99 for the pair, but there's only one pair, and you see how quickly everything is going so far today. So it's going to continue like that. It's a big discount day, so make sure you take advantage of anything you'd like right away as they are here. And they're, again, a little over 2 inches, but nothing that's going to hit the shoulder. This is not still, you know, if you like a diamond earring that's going to be, we say diamond earring in a drop, and you think, oh gosh, that's what I'm going to save for my black tie event. Well, this is really, really wearable and a fun, more casual way to do still a lot of diamond weight. So $4.99, and then we'll go back to the hand here and take another look. Just wanted you to see how they look from a distance, but they're $4.99, so that's a huge value. And of course, in that 18 karat, which is really nice to have for an earring when you've got a higher purity gold. So it really decreases any chances of if you do have sensitivity to any alloys. So you've got 75% pure gold there. Let's keep moving. We've got a lot to show you. And again, those are going to be gone. I'm just not going to wait because then it kind of slows us down. We do have that pink diaspora. I got to go grab that star for Sue. She wanted to see that again. But let me go ahead and set up. I'm going to grab the coral. Did you get the corals, Bill? And who got them? Hi, Sherry. Thank you so much. So let me go back up close. Those diamond earrings are here at the moment, and then we're going to show you one of our, I know this has been in demand just as a category. It's been very much really exciting to see these pink diasporas, but lately we've been trying to give you some really a little bit more affordable options that aren't going to be $5,000 or $6,000. And so here it is. Item number 0007, and then Sue, I'm going to flash that star one more time for you here and show you that one. So that I just had a moment to go grab that. So here it is. There's that star pendant one more time. So congrats on that one. So well done there. And the diamond slice earrings, the carat 65 diamond weight is still here for $499. So those are not going to stay very long. We know that. But let's talk about 0007, which is going to be still a 179 pink diaspora out of the Afghan region. So it's a good size stone in the classic oval. But look what we did to upgrade it and update it. We gave it pink diamonds for a halo, then white diamonds for a halo. So really just your perfect pastel masterpiece here, and one of the rarest stones you can ever get. Let me give you some carat weights here, and again, it's going to be a day of all these one-of-a-kinds going just rapid fire, 1, 2, 3, but look at this. With the pink diamond weight at 8 points, and then you have the white diamond weight at 63, so plenty of diamond weight here to enjoy, and then we're going to show it to you here on the hand so you can see what that's all about, but it's a real stunner. And it's supposed to be $39.99. Did you get the diamond earrings? Yay, Spencer got the diamond earrings, so congrats on those, and then one only here, and again, if you've been waiting for more affordable on the pink diaspora, which I realize has a lot of pleochroism to it. So if you're looking at that and it's reading more lavender, you are correct. Your eyes do not deceive you. It is called pink diaspora. It's that one and only region out of Afghan that's ever produced that color. But of course, what's really happening here too is that there's high pleochroism. So you're seeing ultraviolet blues, you're seeing pinks, you're seeing mauve tones, you're seeing those lighter diamond pinks, you're seeing a lot of that lavender. So it's really, again, a fascinating stone that is rare, rare, rare. 1 month of mining from start to finish, and now that is closed. So unlikely when or if we'll ever get back into that mine. So it's a really good time to pick it up, especially when, again, a lot of pieces have been up in this range and higher. So a lot of you have said, naturally, is there anything that's a little bit more affordable? Here it is. So instead of paying $39.99, we have one, still a great size, great clarity. And again, doesn't change color like the diasporas out of Turkey do, but instead you don't even really need to change your light source. You're always getting, by the moment as it moves, as you wear it, you're getting different tones and colors that show up and show through. So it's a really special piece, and it's not $39 and it's not $29.99. Take a look at this. It's going to be going very, very quickly. We know that. And it's only going to be $1,999. Yes. Oh, it was a shepherd's hook. So basically that goes through the ear. There is really no backing to it, right? And then you just, secure it by pinching it in a little bit. I did. Do you need to see them again? Did you get them though? Because Spencer got them already. So yeah, they're already sold. But I did have them on, and Spencer took advantage of those. So yeah, and we only had one pair. So yes. Okay. So this one's $19.99. Jason, go ahead. Are you taking the pink diaspora, or are you waiting for something else? Spencer, we are getting the diamond slice earrings. Okay, sorry, guys. We have a lot of people who missed out on those. I apologize. I know we're going to deal with one-of-a-kinds throughout the day. So feel free to dial in early. Here's the pink diaspora on the hand for you. So, yes, if anything happens, Spencer, we got a couple people who'll take them as well. But there is your pink diaspora with that lavender and ultraviolet blue tone coming through. $19.99, one of our more affordable here. And then we'll take one last look at it up close. We'll give it 30 seconds, and then we're going to be on our way. We've got a lot to show you, and there are other earrings too. We've got quite a few affordable earrings. I mentioned we'll have ruby drops, mentioned we'll have sapphires, actually cornflower blue sapphires that are in a stud. So really looking forward to that as well. And then we've got one zircon that's new, and then we're getting into, again, pink diamonds at a closeout. Big 9 carat plus blue wings at a closeout. We've got a really special couple of diamond bands that we're going to show you. Last call on my Russian demontoid necklace too. It's by the yard style, so we love that one. But again, made a couple more for you. This has taken months to do, but it's here. So today's the day. We've only got 6 available. So that's going to be what we're going to see here coming up. But $19.99 on this one. So here we go, and it's going to be a really, really special opportunity to get that one. I hope somebody grabs it before. Again, you see this rush that's happening. We have a lot of people dialing in are just missing out, and I know that can be a little heartbreaking, so call early. Now let's get to, we're going to get to this necklace, and I know we've got last call, and this has got to be here early because it is so limited. Even for 19 minutes into the show, it's really limited. And we're really excited about that. And so here's what we've got, because we just are excited to have any back. It's really a thrill to be bringing a few back, because it's been so popular. When it debuted, we didn't have nearly enough to go around. And we tried so hard to make as many as we could. We did. And then, of course, boom, they were gone. So really excited about this. You may want to jump on the phone lines right about now. This is item number 8222, and it's going to be yellow gold only. So there are no choices to make here. We have given you full adjustability on this one, as well as we like to do. You're going to have a lobster claw clasp. We've upgraded it because this is deserving. This is one of the rare stones in the world. You think diamonds by the yard are cool? How about demantoids by the yard? Something that's hundreds of times more rare than diamonds and super beautiful. Shares some properties of diamonds, except exceeds diamonds in their dispersion and their brilliance, but then also gives you this beautiful, vibrant, really neon color, which we love to see. It's a green that really is a standout, that it goes with everything. So before you think, St. Patrick's Day is past, I'm cool with my greens. Well, this is one of those you can put on with anything, wear with anything and everything, and you're going to have quite a look. So it's really, really special. Yellow gold only. If you want to get them for gifting as well, we're going to make it affordable enough where it could absolutely be a gift for somebody else if you want to just knock them over and just bowl them over with rarity and real exotic nature kind of jewelry like this. No other store would have this. So forget about retails and, even what up and down the dial you might see. There is nowhere you're going to find Russian demantoid by the yard like this. So let's take a look at it on the hand here, and we're going to show you a very last call. And what's great about it is, let me drape the whole thing here so you can see, they go a little more than 3/4 away around the necklace. So you're going to have really everything but the very, very back is going to have that about an inch apart, spaced in those Russian demantoid round brilliance. It's actually 60 points in the Russian demantoids, and you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them. We usually do an odd number on these DBTYs, or in this case, I guess we'll still call it a DBTY. We could call it an RDBTY, Russian demantoids by the yard, because it's actually going to be that way to see where that centerpiece would be. Look for the odd stone out. So basically, then you'd have that even number of all the way around, and then look for that centerpiece to kind of put it on evenly, and that's going to space it out properly. But there you can see your adjustability. Lobster claw, 18, 17, 16 inches. You're good to go. Yellow gold only, just a few. So come on in, and this is really pretty, and we're going to show you up close the bezels that you get, so that it's really, when it moves, because it will, right? It's a bezel set kind of piece, but look at that front and back. You can still see that there's going to be that beautiful bright pop of green. That is that neon green. And just because we put 9 stones in a necklace does not mean you're not getting top quality. They are not foggy or mossy green brown. They are just vibrant and bright and neon and vivid and matched. And not easy to do, to match up Russian demantoids like this. There are lots of different tones and colors out there in that Russian demantoid, and so to get the best of the best is really special. Let's go ahead and blow it out for you. It's supposed to be $19.99. We're going to do better, and of course you can layer it up with your other necklaces. Think about dropping a little longer pendant with it and wearing this a little higher length. That's why we give you the adjustability. Makes it easy, easy, easy to layer. And then of course I want to show it to you on the neckline as well, so you can see that and see what's happening right here. So you can see kind of a size reference here for you, and just a great look, and you can see how bright they are. They don't have to be huge stones to really give you a ton of brilliance and presence and color, and that's exactly what this does. And we're not asking $19.99. It's our last few. It looks like we already have 2 spoken for. That means 4 left. 6 to go around to start. So really, really impressive buy. Look at how vibrant they are, glowing. And this is not, this is not a real lit area where I'm standing, and you can see how vibrant they each are. Perfectly matched as well. And let's go ahead and take it over to the hand, and we're going to bring a big, big value that's going to be only $999 instead of that $19.99 deal we love. So you got a great opportunity to pick up super rare, beautiful, beautiful stones. And what else do you need besides, that really does kind of feature some of the very best of the best there when you're talking about a really special piece there. How rare to get something as opulent and decadent and rare and unique and beautiful. And if you are lucky enough to already have some Russian demantoid, let's say a ring, pendant, necklace, earring, even bracelets we've had, this would be a great match, and obviously something you've got to have. So $9.99, we'll give that 60 seconds and then bring it out. one of our big time values. We've got some huge museum pieces that are new. Aqua lovers, got one of our biggest ones. Major sapphires. I've got the, mentioned the earrings. We've got a really important royal blue sapphire that has been discounted. It's been in our vault for years. We're going to bring that out and discount it. We do have chameleons, cashmeres. You let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see and we will bring it out right away. But that is the one to own right there. So $9.99. And again, hopefully everybody's got one because I don't think we're going to be seeing those again. So it is really, really important. So it is $9.99. I'll drape it there. We're going to get ready. Don't forget our pink diaspora is still here. It's the only piece from the show that's still available thus far, and we have an amazing value on that one. Remember, that was under $2,000. So very, very, very impressed by that price tag, and grab your Russian Montoy necklaces. And then I'm going to do a quick closeout on a very large round. I hope you guys don't mind. We're going to break into the museum here a little early. Already have been, right? But we're going to keep doing that all throughout the day. We're not going to really, and I know we're busy on the phone lines here, so let me just show this one more time. And again, here's your adjustability. Lobster claw, 16, 17, 18. If you're thinking you're not going to use the 16, you might be surprised how often with these styles, I've heard that from a lot of our shoppers who say, I have a diamonds by the yard. I wear it a lot at that shorter length so that it is easy to layer, so that I can put it on with other pieces, and I have that be kind of that first draped effect. And then let me know who's got them. I know, Spencer, you've got verifications going on. Will, are you getting a DeMontoy necklace as well? Last call, $9.99. Huge value there. Yellow gold. And you've really just got to see it against a skin tone here. That's how to see those stones and how vibrant they are. Bold as can be. So really, really good look. Neon greens. And everyone's going to say, what are those? And they go beyond the brilliance of diamonds. Diamonds can't even do what Russian DeMontoids do. The brilliance is greater. It's tremendous material, and it's $9.99. That's it. So let me know if you'd like. Spencer, I know you're verifying on one too. And then, so I think we're on last call. I think if my count is correct, we may only have 2 left. So huge opportunity there. Congratulations. And then keep calling and we'll help you out. We still have the pink diaspora. Somebody's got to get that pink diaspora at $19.99, one of the most affordable we have. Let's talk about a very special emerald that's new. And I do have a star ruby. It's we've been seeing more of the star sapphires of late that are a little bit more of that purple color. I think we have the closest to a ruby yet. Let me just show this to you very quickly here, and then keep calling on those DeMontoids because we have a lot of people on the phone lines, and I'm not sure what everyone's taken, but what do you guys think? Yep. That is the closest to a ruby we've seen in this star style. Now, a little muddled right now because I'm going to block a light, then you're going to really see that asterism come through. So really cool. Just wanted to pop that in for a look. If you're considering a high-end museum piece, that is it. And a great one to own. So let me know. We've got, it looks like I think one left on that DeMontoy necklace at this point. So that's on its way to sell out, which means that that one last necklace and the pink diaspora, all we have remaining. And then there is a quick wheel coming up in this hour that we're going to get to shortly here. And let's not forget, Major Paraiba also here today, and it's a 1 carat 40, and it's new, but don't let that intimidate you because I know those new ones get really pricey really fast. And you know what? I've also got a lot of great pieces. Some, just want to remind you, if you missed anything from yesterday, I was looking through yesterday. We've got some really great pieces that are still here from yesterday's show too, which is kind of shocking. So here we go with the Tanzanite round. I'm going to show this early because, again, breaking into the museum here. Got to show you this round. It is a nearly 9 carat. Now remember, I'll have those 9 carats a little bit later, but I wanted to show you something special because the 9 carats I don't have around, and this is just under. It's item number 9346, and it's 840, or actually 862 is the carat weight. And what we're doing here is showing off some of the bigger and better diamonds we've ever put around a stone, so that you're not just getting a big, stunning Portuguese cut, round, nearly 9 carat Tanzanite, but you're getting very impressive diamonds around it as well. And that is exquisite. We're not talking about a stone shape that we see very often. They're marquise cuts, and they're wrapping around. That's what makes it so really pretty, is that it's this designer style where you're getting all these bigger stones, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 10 rather. 10, 2, I'm just making sure I got them right. 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. So I'm gonna get you, I mean, obviously that's easy, right? About 15 points a piece in a fancy cut. That's very unusual. I can't get over this price tag. Come on in early. There's a reason it's here 29 minutes into the show. Then we've got a great wheel coming up for you, but this is not going to last. One of our bigger stones, carat 46, lavish, lavish diamonds. That's what we're seeing here. Very important sizes individually. This is not about a piece that has accents. Most everything we do has diamonds, as you well know, and we always see that VS caliber material we love, but what you're typically seeing are accent sizes. Can't say that here. This is a much different opportunity. And that is part of the value that's built in, is that typically you would pay a lot more money when you're getting a 10-point diamond. We talked about this yesterday. I had a beautiful band. It was princess cut diamonds straight away. They weren't accents. That was the diamond band concept, but they were all nearly 10 points. That was a big deal. In this case, you're getting almost 15-point stones, and they're fancy cuts, and it really made sense because the marquise, if you've ever seen a halo, and I know you have, usually we do that in rounds, but it's so inventive to use a fancy cut. Have the marquise wrapping around your stone. They do that so beautifully because of their natural elongation. So it makes it a different look in a halo, but still keeps it classic for you. And we've got a huge value. This stays in the white gold. It is a fantastic 862, as we know. That's not a typical size we see at this point in the rounds. Any rounds are going to be super, super limited. You know that. And we're going to make it the biggest value it's ever been. Had a great value at $99.99. It's the best tanzanite in the world. That's going to be an important buy to get for somebody, but we're going to do better than that. So take a look at it. We'll help you out here. It's not going to be $99.99 today. We've got a reason it's here. Look at all those flashes, not just the reds, but these bright, light, beautiful flashes that just makes it look like it's plugged in. It looks like it's powered by electricity more than just, is a natural rock from the earth supposed to do this? Not really. But when you get this kind of look, and look at those lavish diamonds, all big individual, look at every single one of them, perfectly matched, bright as can be. I mean, this is beyond just an accent. Those could literally be center stones in a ring. They're not far off from the average size of a diamond in an engagement ring in the country we live in. And here's what it looks like on the hand. White gold only. So the only option, the only thing you have to tell us is what size do you need for what finger are you going to wear it on. That's all you need to tell us. But it's not going to be $99. I loved it when it was $69.99. Had it when it was $69.99. Thought it would go when it was $69.99. It's not. The very first caller, take advantage of this right away. This is never going to last. All those big, big, beautiful stones, but again, still classic as can be, but really updated. And not $69, $59, $49, or even $39.99. This is why it's here early with this one and one alone. You do not want to wait because it's not even $39.99. How on earth? This is so good. And I know you're probably thinking about calculating per carats. Well, that's great. But again, those diamonds are a different level than we even typically see. So huge value already. It's going to the absolute rock bottom. Can't take another dollar off this price. We're doing everything we possibly can here to make this one the best value possible. It's not even $39. It's not even $38.99. And it's not going to be even $3,799. This is one of those values. Just grab it. If you want a round, I'll have the 9 carats later, but there is no round in my 9 carat selection. This is the closest I have. And that value is huge. And it's not going to be even $37.99. We'll do it for $37.77. First caller only. Good luck on our big tanzanite with those huge, huge diamonds. And it is for one caller. So let me know and we'll help you out. That is a really beautiful piece. And if you are collecting tanzanites, I say it because a lot of people are. They're not done with one. They want to get as many cuts or as many sizes or as many different styles as they can. That is a huge testament to, I believe, the values that we're bringing when we're talking about Blue Wing Block D's best out there, when you can actually say, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to another one. I'm going to get another style or a different look or a different size. That's a lot of fun to be able to do. And this one, only $37.77. Okay, coming up, we're going to show you. We've got 30 seconds left with this one. And again, I'm keeping moving even before, because otherwise we can't show you nearly as much jewelry. We've got a great wheel. Every hour there will be a wheel. So keep that in mind. And then let us know, again, waiting on your requests. We even have that big diamond band that does that almost lightning bolt zigzag crisscross design that is really special. Let me know if anybody's got this one. $37.77, 14 seconds remaining. That is the lowest price that can be. Every one of the, I was talking about the 10 pointers yesterday in a princess cut, and what they wholesale for individually. And they were like, what, $350, $322 was the individual price on a 10-pointer. So if we go up to a marquise and a 15-pointer, rest assured, let's just pretend they were $400. Well, there's 10 stones. So you know that is $4,000. So let's just kind of, I know it's all about the tanzanite, but we really have to think about it, in this case, from a diamond perspective as well. Those diamonds would wholesale, 100% would wholesale for more money than you're paying for the entire ring. That's how valuable those individual diamonds are. They're not the basics. They're not the simple. This is not one pointers. They're almost 15 points a piece. And I'm going conservative. $400 for each of those VS stones. They are still VS stones. That's important to know. We're still getting you the VS quality. So if you paid $4,000 and then you're left with a little baggie with 10 individual diamonds, you're paying more. Then you got to go out and get the 862. Anywhere else you're shopping, you're not getting an 8-carat 62 blue wing unless you're shopping right here. So to bring you that huge stone, give you those massive diamonds, and price it for less than the diamonds would be loose, that's why it's such a value. Like $200 and some less, by the way. So you've got a mega, mega value here, and that's why I would encourage you to think about when the rounds come around, there are very, very few, especially as they creep up into those bigger sizes. So 37.77, we'll take a last look at it. We'll see who's got it. That should be long gone. That is truly where, I mean, just think of it that way. The wholesale on the diamonds would literally be more. Let's get to our first wheel of the day. It's a mega, everything is a blowout today, everything. We've got a lot of pieces. Instead of focusing on a lot of brand new, I'll have brand new, but instead of focusing on a lot of brand new, we're just taking this Sunday end of the week and really saying, let's discount what's here and move a lot of great jewelry. And you know this one is going to be popular. This is that stunning round cut kunzite. Then we have, oh, they just get bigger and more exotic. That's our imperial topaz. Also have a really special opal. Opals have been hot of late, and this is a really cool pattern to the stone. It's almost like it's a bicolor opal. But I mean, almost like we see that split where it's like two patterns in one, lots of blues up top and then those greens, but don't worry, the greens will appear out of nowhere. Even at that top portion of this elongated oval, also have, well, isn't this a fun ring? And I'm so impressed that you guys know that creative designs like this are oftentimes so much fun to wear. That's an emerald, a really, really clean emerald, but it's in that elongated, exaggerated Wonder Ring style, so you can play with that one and have a little fun. And then how about this? Boy, it's tough with all these bigger rings here. This is a great looking mandarin garnet, and mandarins are one of the more pricey garnets certainly, but you've got a really good value on all 5 of these individual rings. Let's talk about if there are any restrictions. Not one, 0 restrictions on gold color, so have a little fun with choosing your favorite gold color, whatever it may be, or our expert designers have chosen what they like, and it's a lot of yellow gold here, except for the kunzite's in the white right now, and so is the opal. But switch it up, and of course, no rose gold here so far, but that doesn't mean you can't get it in rose gold. Any of those could also be done in rose. But here's what we have for you. One big value on all these one-of-a-kinds. It is fantastic when you look at rarity, because we're talking about a 440 kunzite here in the middle, a carat 13 on that Colombian emerald that is so clean, a carat 56 on the imperial topaz in a bridge, so that's also going to give you a 111 diamond weight, and that's that classic honey color of imperial topaz. Remember, no treatment whatsoever to that precious topaz. Then we go to the 183 black opal. That is a 183 with 78 points in diamonds, and we have a 398 mandarin garnet. So those are a little bit of the carat weights there, just an overview. Obviously, as you call in and ask about them, we're going to get detailed information, try it on for you, but instead of being across the board here, I'm seeing $49.99, and there was one that was $52.99. So $49.99 and up, where they're supposed to be. Anybody thinking about one so far? Or are we still verifying on that tanzanite? Tanzanite's verifying, okay. Don't miss out on that one. There's only one of every single piece up here, and that is probably going to be the obvious statement of the day, because you look at that quality and you realize those sizes. Yeah, one only on everything. So pick your favorite. $49.99, call early. You saw what's been happening all day. We've had a lot of people missing out. I've had more people miss out than have been shopping, just because we're so limited with what we have. Same thing goes here with this wheel. Nothing's going to stick around. They are so low. This is what I love to do. And when we can discount like this, it is a real treat to do so. It is a pleasure, because this is what it's about. Pieces that have been here maybe 2 or 3 airings, that's unusual. Usually pieces get 1 airing and that's it. 1 presentation and they're out. This is your chance right now to pick them up. They're going to be lower than they can be. Notice I said lower than they can be. How? How does that happen? Doesn't that seem a little odd? I'm taking them lower than they're ever supposed to be on this discount day. So this Sunday, end of the week, as we sign off for the week ahead, we are getting you some of our bigger values we have. Simply stated, you got to call if you like any of those. Or if there's been something that has been on your wish list and the category's up there like, oh, I've wanted a kunzite, and that's a beautiful round. They should be $49.99 and greater. We're taking them lower than that. They're not $49, they're not $39, they're not $29. Sometimes you got to really, really, really do some deeper discounts just to make sure they all go. That's exactly what today is about. And when they're on a wheel to begin with, they're already supposed to be low, like $24.99. I'm going lower than that, just so we can make quick work of this. We have 20 minutes left in this first hour, and that's it. So the time is flying. We want to make sure we get you your favorite, and call me early. Take a look at this wheel. They're not even 24. Like I said, lower than they can be. That's where they can be. I'm taking it lower than that, so it is time right now to dial in as quickly as you possibly can. It is not going to be 24. They're not even going to be $2,000 or $19.99. Oh my goodness, this is what you have to do is dial in. Who's thinking about what so far? Remember, one of a kinds only, all incredible values, not even 19, 18, 17, 16. Remember, they're $2,500 pieces today. But we are taking them a lot lower than that for you, and they're not even 16, 15, 14. Oh my goodness. Get it for the mounting. I'm looking at that bridge, that Imperial Topaz in the front right there, in that 111 bridge. No doubt that's more money than $14.99. You've got a precious Imperial Topaz in the middle, and it's a 156 size. And you're not even paying $14.99 for any one of them. I love that you've enjoyed that Wonder Ring style so much. It's not the traditional one. It's a little more deep and elongated, but it's really fun to still mix and match. It's really pretty and flattering on the hand. They're not even $14 or $13.99. Take them all the way down. Does that really look like a wheel that should be $13.99 when you see what's up there? And how about this opal? We've had all these museum grade opals of late, but still not everybody's been able to get one. This is more affordable than any of my big opals have been, and it's not going to be even $13.99. Take any one you want. They're going to fly. Don't make the mistake of dialing in too late, because there's already callers. We got 4 people on the phone lines, 5 rings. Hope everybody wants a different ring, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And we've got multiple people on the same piece. So come on in as early as you can, and I'll take another discount, and we'll make them $1,299, and we'll give it 60 seconds on that wheel. And they should all be gone. Every single last one of them should be out of here. And then I apologize, that mandarin doesn't sit on its own very well, but that's what it looks like directly. It's got that point. Yes, go ahead, Allison. The black opal, I'll try that on first for you, and that's going to be item number 8292. And remember, changing gold on any one of them for you. Here's the black opal from a distance. Look how gorgeous. That's super elongated. So it's a carat 83 already, but it looks much larger than that, and it's got 78 points in diamonds. Spencer, you're next. Under gallery of the mandarin, sure. So see how it's kind of lacy? It looks almost like a lace doily. That's going to have that open work. So it's partly to show off the clarity of the beautifully cut mandarin, and it's partly to show off that open work and negative space in the mounting. And then we'll try it on. Do you have that opal? All right, the opal's sold. Thank you, Spencer. This is the mandarin on the hand, so you can see it that way. And that mandarin is item number 8315 in the yellow now. Change it if you want. $398 on the mandarin garnet, but also 54 points in diamonds. So that one is verifying, and this one is spoken for. And then let's take a look, and then somebody's got to get this imperial. You know that. The imperial's got to go. Let me show you here and here. We'll come in a little bit closer. That is that really big kunzite. I love that round cut. It's a little bit more of a, instead of a Portuguese or a brilliant cut, it's actually more of what I call the octagon cut internally. It's not an octagon on the outside perimeter, but it's got that faceting internally, so it's a little different than we usually see around up here. And then let me know, Jason, do you have any questions on this wheel before we go? No questions? We're all set? All right, just the opal. Okay. Or do we need to show that imperial up close? That cannot be here. With a carat 11 in diamonds and a bridge for $12.99. With a rare as can be one source stone that is all natural imperial topaz. That should not be here at $12.99. Today is a day to shop. I told you that right off the bat. This is going to be quite the day for values. The kunzite is a huge $440. That's major as well. Do not leave these behind. We can't lower or drop that price. They were supposed to be $24.99 at the best value on this wheel, and now look where I took them. Oh yeah, another $1,200 of savings for you. So that is a big extra discount on top of some already huge savings. So we love seeing those. And again, imperial, carat 11 in diamonds in the bridge. That pear shape, that's a carat 13 pear shape emerald, and so super clean. Tough to find pristine clean emeralds like that. And so our last call, maybe 30 more seconds as we've got a few more calls coming in. Let's see who wants what. We can't leave them here. Can't leave them here at that price, $1,299. Like, I get it. This is the first hour. Usually we'll see a wheel for like $9.99. Those pieces, though, started at $4.99 or $49.99 and up. So it's not that kind of wheel. It's just a really big drop in discount that's saving you thousands of dollars off every single individual piece. So if we can show any more to you, if you have any questions about them, you need to call us right now. We'll help you out. But $12.99, I'm just going to show the Imperial all by itself. I'm going to play favorites here for a bit. I have to, because that Imperial topaz with over 1.5 carats, one of the most precious and valuable stones the world over. And then it's set in our signature bridge. This is the bridge that launched 1,000 bridges, really, truly. And I know that's not how the saying goes, but it is here when you've got a lot of bridge mountings that are so popular. I just want to show this all on its own here for a minute and bring up the graphics, because if it's here, it's my fault. That's not the ring, and it's not the value. It's item number 9480. Just want to show it to you here with the specs so you can see it, because listening to me is one thing, but seeing it is a lot easier. It's why we have graphics. So there it is, 111 in the diamond weight, carat 56 in your precious, all natural Oro Preto Imperial topaz, and it's $12.99. That's it. So a huge, huge stone there. I don't know why that's here at $12.99, but hey, for the moment it is. So grab it if you like it. We still have the kunzite, the mandarin, and the Colombian emerald all verifying. Now, Will, what did you take again? Just a moment ago? Oh, you're just on something else? Okay. Jason, what about you? We still have the pink diaspora. What were you taking? Okay, because I'm just trying to keep track, because a lot of times I don't hear, and then customers get mad and they're like, oh, why are you showing my piece again? Oh, I didn't know it was sold. So here we go. Last call, $12.99. Let's go. We got to move. That one's here if you'd like it. And then we are moving along. We got a lot to show you here. And we've got a beautiful day for requests. So give us a call. Let us know what you'd like to see. I'll help you out. And then our last call on our big diamond band, we're going to do a triple row style in a diamond band. And how about this? If that 862 tansy was a little bit too large, I have a 725. Let's take a look at this. Why not? First hour, 46 minutes in, all the red flashes of an oval you could ever ask for. Usually it suffers a little bit in giving you as much of the red flash. Go ahead. Oh, sure, yeah. The star again? Sure, yeah, I just kind of flashed that to see if we had any collectors. They're probably wanting to know if we can get that under 100 grand, and we can. So we'll do that. Let me show that real quick. Do you know who that was? Who? Kara? Karen. Hi, Karen. So let's take another look at this. This is that really, really precious 249 is the item number. It's a 364, Karen, and it's a round. And we're still calling it a sapphire, and I'm okay with that. But out of the other star sapphires I've been featuring of late that have had decidedly more purple, this has a lot more of that red. I mean, it's really bordering between sapphire and ruby. A lot of people just call that a star ruby. Remember, sapphire and ruby belong to the same family that is known as corundum. So I want to show you this. This is a very large 364. I'm going to flip it around, see if I can get the right angle, and then I'm going to go block a light for you so you can see how it looks with just that one centered star, which is what you're typically going to see at home. 364 is the star or the carat weight of the stone. Here's that light block, so you can see how it becomes a little bit more, a little stronger star there. And of course, it is, wow, a lot of diamond weight. Carat 32 in the VS diamonds, going from side to side and then wrapping all the way around your stone. It's a fantastic round. It's a major size. And yes, go ahead. Yeah. You knew that was only a matter of time, right? The Imperial Topaz is gone. Congratulations. And I can go in close on any of those other three that are left, the Emerald, the Kunzite, and the Mandarin as well. But this is the star, and it's really, again, purple-red, I would say. It's really in that almost, you know, real border category. And you know what? I've had star sapphires lately. They're all gone, yeah. Of course, here's the side profile, a couple different directions. Doesn't sit up high at all. It's one of those that even the stone is cut a little bit. I'll show you the back too, because it's interesting how they're going to try to retain as much weight as possible. They don't really polish the back of a star. It's a cabochon, of course, that's going to show off the asterism. You really need that cutting to actually see the asterism take place. I'll show it here from this angle as well, which will be a little easier to probably even show it on the hand. Doesn't sit up too high. It's not too large of a dome style either, so it's really going to sit. Oh, look at that. Really just an amazing look at the size here and how those diamonds do go side to side here all across the way. And it's going to be my most affordable one yet. I've had a couple of late. We've been really lucky to feature a few of these amazing larger stones. So rare, because I always ask you to think about if we had a 3 carat 64, just a regular sapphire, just a regular faceted stone, blue or any other color. If we had a 364 sapphire, what would you pay for that? $25,000? Historically, yes. This gives you more rarity because there's a phenomenon called an asterism. That adds to the rarity. I'll make this easy. It's supposed to be $79.99 today. Blowout. Huge, even though it's new. Yes? More so, that's what's kind of a challenge about these is it's always tougher to show them on camera because it's a little more muddled because it's got two lights on it. So that's why I'm going to walk around again, have her watch this, okay? See how I have two there? And now we're going to eliminate one of the lights. I'm just putting my hand in front of the light, so it's not a full block of the light, but you can see there how it's much stronger there. So you can see that. It's definitely, because it's a round cut, you're seeing that beautiful. See how it just got a little stronger, and then it gets a little bit more muddled when you see the two because it's just broken up by the lights. And so, yeah, but you see it really distinctly in person. I know it's always hard to show these on camera. Just like color change stones, we can't always show you the color change on camera. We can't ever do it because we only have one kind of light. Here we have two lights on it, so it's creating two stars. I've got a great value if you'd like it. We'll make it $39.99, first caller. That's it, $39.99. Then we'll go right back to that tanzanite, and we'll get talking about a 7-carat plus that I think you're really going to enjoy, and that's going to be a lot of fun, and this is our really affordable deal. I am just going to go ahead and discount everything down, even the brand new like you're seeing right there, just to make it super easy and affordable so that there is nothing holding you back from your dream piece today. And we still have the 862 as far as I know in the tansy, so I'm going to show you a slightly smaller version, but I mean slightly. It's a 725, so still in that very large category. And let me know, Karen, if you'd like this one or if we can give it to, I'm going to give her first dibs because she was on the phone lines first for it. But again, really special diamond weight, almost 1.33 carats there. And we've done it in the white gold. That's really the idea, is to match and coordinate with the star. Yeah. Thank you so much. That one's gone. And then let's bring back in the 725. And what's happening on the sides is a little bow design on the sides. Just like me, I've got bows on my back and my sides today, and my waist. So yeah, little theme going on here. Totally coincidental. This is item number 6182. Love it. And congrats again on that big star sapphire ruby. This is my 725. It's the carat weight on the oval that has all the reds. And then look at the halo, but then check out the sides. There's a bow that's directional here, so it's really just literally tying a bow on it here. And in each side, you've got the bow design, which of course also in jewelry tends to really conjure a certain designer that does a lot of bow jewelry. A lot of their jewelry is in sterling silver, and yet they still get a fortune for it. And they do a lot of these beautiful frilly designer bows. Well, this is going to be our interpretation of that with 87 points in diamonds in the white gold now. Change it to whatever you'd like. I don't see any reason why we can't take this one down. And I still, if I have the 862 round still here, and that was what, 37.77, and this is just shy of that. Oh, how funny. This is actually $39.99. So there you have it. That's my price tag for you today. But I have a feeling that a lot of people might be saying, if it's $39.99, and I just a few minutes ago saw an 862 for $37.77, I think maybe that I'll wait on that. Let's do something crazy here because we've only got a few minutes left in this first hour and I want to try this on. Remember, any gold you want. What a great look. You know what those bows do as well? Even if you're someone who's not as accustomed to wearing a bigger centerpiece, or if you typically do, and they tend to do this, boom, or boom, like that, they tend to rotate a little bit. Sometimes with bigger rings, bigger stone weights, bigger rings in general, sometimes they can do that little dance where they fall from side to side a little bit on some people. And I really want to just kind of point this out. In addition to being beautiful and designer and a little extra here with the bows, it's really done in such a way that it kind of anchors it to the center. It acts as almost a bookend to keep it centered, and of course shows you so much detail from the side angles. So it's not just about, oh, look at that pretty classic with the halo. You get that little extra design element on the sides, which you'll enjoy. I think everyone will. And obviously having that side detail just really helps to keep it centered up on the hand. So if it is a, some people just have to go a little larger here because maybe they got to go, they got the larger knuckle, so they go a little larger so that it fits over the knuckle, but by the time it's on the finger where it needs to be, it can rotate a little bit. This is almost just a little practical aspect that's also really, really pretty and huge value because $39.99 is not going to work. So let's take that off the table, and I've got a better idea. I'm going to give you a quick opportunity here since we are moments away, 6 minutes away from the top of the hour, and I want somebody to be able to have this, and I want to make it a little bit more affordable and not really authorized to do so. That $39.99 you see up there, that is the price. That is today's price. At least it was supposed to be today's price. We're going to change it up just because one value sometimes leads to another, sometimes leads to another. So you got to do what you got to do. So here's what we've got for you. $39.99 I'm going to put on the auction block. It's a rare first hour auction, but it's really necessary here if we're going to get this one out the door and make sure that it fits in line with all the big values and discounts we have today, both now so far and forthcoming. So let's put it on the auction block. $725 stone though, really big stone. And I know auctions we don't usually do in the first hour. This is going to be exciting. Come on in early, don't wait. It's not even $39.99 or it's not even $35. We're there, guys. So this is any discount beyond that should really be not even happening. We're not doing $35. I'm not even asking for $3,000 to start. There's your $1,000 of savings. This is just what I have to do to try and make this fit in line with all these big values we have. So instead of even $3,000, hold on, we're going even lower. It's a big value. You're probably doing that mental calculation right now on the per carat level and how low that's gone already. Don't forget you're getting 87 points in diamonds that are VS and that decorative designer style. You're not even paying $3,000. We're going to get everybody in. Come on in. Big but classic. Beautiful but different, right? Gives you some unusual aspects to enjoy while you're still getting a really best of the best blue wing block D in a big size. And it's not even going to be $3,000 to open. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. That should change in very, I would say rapidly here. It's not even going to be $29. Every little discount helps because we're already at $39.99. That is the discount. That's where it's supposed to be, supposed to stay, supposed to go. We're not making it 29 or 28 or 27 or 26. And I got blowouts coming your way on 9 caraters and a 3 carater. So we'll have bigger and we'll have smaller. But this is the one to own right now. If you love the idea of this size and this look, and it's not $2,600 either because we're still awaiting an open. I'll go $2,500 to open. We're going to ask for just a $25 increment, and that's it. And we're going to take a look at it and then see who wants it. So final 60 seconds here to get that one started because we are really close to hour number 2. And for the record, if you are sitting back going, it's Sunday, I'm going to take it easy. What is that per carat level that comes down to? Let me do that math for you, and gladly, because when you've got, if we've got the 25, and that's an if right now, we have 45 seconds to actually determine that. But if you think about where we would be potentially when if it's a $2,500 open, and that's what we're looking for right now, and that's a major, major, major stone, and you're thinking about 725 blue wing block D, it's $344 a carat. That's what that would come out to be. Can you say brand new record? I thought I was doing a major, major discount when we had a couple days ago. I had a $387 a carat tanzanite. $387, and everyone lost their minds. And I said to everyone, I said, don't remember that price tag. Don't remember that per carat because that's not what they're going to be going forward. Here we are at less than that, and I don't have an open, may have actually dodged one here. $344 carat with free diamonds, free gold, free labor, and that beautiful setting. And this is not a tanzanite that's lacking in any way or any regard. It's got all the saturation, all the neon, and reds on top of it, and we have no open. Okay, this does not bode well for my future of my show here because I've got 9 carats on a wheel that are not. They're not that price. They're just not. They're not. I already calculated it. I've got a 3 carat, a smaller stone that is also not that per carat price. I may have to cancel tanzanites today. We might not see any others because if I can't get an open on a 7¼ carat when it's $344 per carat, forget the 3 and forget the 9 carats. I can't even show them because they're more. They are more per carat. So this is a mega, mega value, and hopefully, and it's really classic. I mean, it does add that little extra design element. We'll give it, no open. Okay, so we'll skip it. Hey, that's a really, really good buy. If anybody wants, I just don't have it, guys. I really just want to make it clear. We could go through the entire inventory, show every last blue wing we have. We don't have another one for $344. I haven't had one before that's $344 a carat. So when it comes to value, you're looking at it right here. That is, I mean, I'm not saying buy it just because it's cheap. That's never what I say. You got to like the piece. This is not, we're not shopping for like laundry detergent where it's just like go through the shelf and see which one's the cheapest because it's all going to do the same thing, right? This is jewelry. It's emotional. You got to love it. It's got to make you kind of giddy inside. It's got to make your heart just want to like burst a little bit because it's just that beautiful, I love it piece. I want to wear it. I want to have that as part of my own style, but it's really affordable if you like it. So again, I never say just get it because it's a great value, but that's a pretty mounting and it's really classic and we have no open. So let's take a look. I'll figure out something else to put up for you, but that is one of those oopsies because I just ruined my rest of my day and tanzanite because I can't bring you a $344 per carat deal. I can't. And we were just trying it there to get it away from $39.99 and it failed miserably. So let's keep moving. Top of the hour. It'll maybe save me here. 30 seconds left. And we've got the official top of the hour. And of course, we've got blue sapphires as well. I'm going to start with something kind of crazy affordable just to get, you know, obviously we've already been in the museum here today. And I've got something really special that should not be affordable. But we're going to make it affordable anyways because any good show that I host for you should not just have one type of jewelry or one price point or one price range. I'm here to hopefully accommodate everybody who's shopping for something no matter what the budget is today. So let's put this one aside. Forget you ever saw that. And then we'll show you here our big top of the hour, which is actually something we've been pretty excited about. I've been talking about it quite a bit so far. And it's our cornflower blue. Yes, genuine. And that's a really specific quality to get in your sapphire because it's a very specific and unusual color. And this is cornflower blue material in a round diamond cut in an earring that has a little bit of that star. I will tell you from a distance when you see them on, they almost could pass for a star or a floral. They're not just one theme, I don't think. It's really a beautiful just designer way to do a halo. And we'll come in a little closer here and then we'll welcome everybody to the show in the top of the hour. Isn't that a great look? Because they're not just cornflower blues that make them elegant and different and very, very important. They're actually also about that VS diamond weight and the cutting of it. So welcome to the show. Glad you're with us today. It's Sunday. We are live and my name is Lauren Blair. This is our big, big, big Sunday where we're saying, let's clear everything out. Let's focus on, yes, some brand new like what you're seeing here, but let's make sure everything is cleared out. All the discounts are here. We're begging for your requests too, because we'd love to help you out with anything you'd like to see and bring it on out and give you a huge value. But this is really what it's all about. We've got a couple of new items that we're going to do the same big discounts on, even though it's your first time seeing them, and we're looking at specialty sapphires here. So it's going to be item number 9867 and really, really affordable because I'm going to try to have a little bit of everything for you today, not just in variety and quality, but also, of course, in those price points. And I know you're looking at this because any educated shopper and any gem lover would know a cornflower blue, round, brilliant, and matched up pair is not going to be cheap. Well, we might make it cheap, okay? Because I really want to help you. And we really want to get everybody, even somebody who's like, I don't know, I'll just window shop today. This might be that irresistible top of the hour value that you cannot hold back from. When it's sapphires that are classic, and we know everybody looks fantastic in blue, and we know that you might also have already a sapphire or two. Remember, this is not that rich navy blue that's too saturated. They can get too saturated, and oftentimes they are. This is that, not just, again, a lighter blue either. This is actually that very specific, and Tony's got an actual photograph illustration of what makes a cornflower. And the only way to be true and proper, if you use that term, is if it's exactly the color of the cornflower. It's aptly named. It's a very distinctive blue that actually isn't what you typically see in sapphires. Most sapphires are more of that royal navy blue where you barely see the color, or they can be even light, like almost like a blue diamond color where they're really pale and pastel. This is that perfect, just what you want. But of course, the diamond cutting, how about some carat weights? 58 points in the sapphires. Also, you're getting the diamonds around them, creating that designer halo. That's going to be 28 points in the diamonds. You're choosing white, yellow, rose, gold, whatever you want there. But this is a value. And this is also going to be, may I just even also suggest maybe thinking about gifting, because it would be giftable as well at this price tag. Take a look. We got a special top of the hour. Let me try and refocus again. That camera moves a few times in and out of throughout the day. Sometimes it gets a little out of focus. There you have it. So this is where we're going to take a really precious pair of earrings, and you'll see them on, you'll see the size and all of that, but we're going to make this really affordable. So come on in, 28 points in the diamond weight, choose the white, the yellow, the rose. I will also just now mention we have very limited quantity, so Even though we're talking about gifting and maybe you pick up one for yourself and one for a loved one, there's not like an unlimited amount to go around. And keep that in mind. But let's take a look at it this way. Their post is going to be towards the top, as you see there. So it's really meant to have a little bit of a, I wouldn't say drape, but again, it's a stud style. And that's the cornflower, by the way. So we'll go back and forth in a moment so you can really see. But look at how it just even moves. And you're seeing the different flashes of color just based on the movement you're getting. So when you have that in your ear, I'm just moving them a little side to side, and you're seeing that beautiful flash, almost as if it's a blue diamond. But diamonds, yeah, that would never be that color, right? Not in a natural diamond, at least. Look at that idea here that, if you will, diameter is a little over 1/4 of an inch. Kind of a star, but looks like a floral. Like I was saying, the further away you go, it tends to look a little bit more almost like a floral design. Let's do this. I've got a really, oh, I love that. See how distinctive it is? Almost like there's an undertone of a purple or a periwinkle or a lavender almost. And I'm not talking about just that, you know, that centerpiece of that flower, but this is just to give you an idea. I think this also, I get a lot of questions about, would that work? A lot of people are now second, third, fourth piercings. I think this might work very well, even for a second piercing as well. I think you could do that too with that size. I think that works also. So think about it, but it's going to be a better value than $9.99. Our big top of the hour is here. So glad to have you here to be a part of it. Great sapphires, amazing look. I have no backing on, so it's just kind of hanging out, floating there, but you get an idea of the size, which is what this perspective is all about. And they're not even $9.99. Let's go back to a close-up. Make it the most affordable item of the day. That's what we're going for here. So come on in, because they're not $9.99. We just had a couple of you say, I think I'll wait. Oh, we're going a lot lower than that. And to get cornflower blues like that, and actually that's a different angle. I kind of like to see them at the same angle here so you can really see that matching, but really unique styling. And you know what? I'll blow them out right now. Lowest price, $8.88. Forget about it. We're going to take them even lower than that. Make it one of the most affordable. And yet earrings are never, you never see a huge discount on earrings. They never go that affordable because you've got so much matching to do. This is always a tougher piece of jewelry to make. Anything in an earring, when you're matching up like this, that's really tough to do. And it's not $888 or $777, or they're not even going to be $699. Oh, this is just a giveaway. This is what we do to make you just bring those phones. Let us hear it. Let me hear it today. Let's just get you a great value. We're just on a roll with these big discounts and values. Not even $699. Those sapphires didn't go anywhere. Those diamonds didn't go anywhere. Almost 1/3 of a carat in diamonds and those diamond cut sapphires, and you're not even spending $699. Let's go lower. Only a couple pairs to go around. We're busy already, obviously. What do you see in sapphires? And I mean, really, when it was the last time we saw anything in cornflower blue? When was the last time? Have we seen anything in a cornflower blue sapphire? Anything? It was months and months ago. So to get two matched up and get the earring with all the diamonds, it's incredible. And we're not asking $699. Let's go. Take a look at them. Make them $599 a pair. 60 seconds. And that will be it. A $9.99 earring, but now they're $5.99 instead. And that's why I say giftable, maybe. September's birthstone, too, if you want to think outside the box there. It's not just a classic. How many? One gone over there. What color are we getting? Because remember, you have a choice of white, yellow, or rose. Loving that. And we've got, all right, so Will's got a pair. You've got two pairs. All right, there's somebody doing some gifting right there. Yourself and somebody you love would be great. Or a September birthday. How about that? September birthdays. Any gold you want. I really think it'll change the look quite dramatically if you get the white gold or the yellow gold or the rose gold. So think about it. I wish I had all three to show you. I do not, but hey, you can really, we just kind of showed off the diamonds. And look at how also the points of the star, if you will, have that larger diamond presence too. So when you see the points there in the corners, each one of those diamonds are a little bit larger. So it's not just about, we talk about this a lot, not just about the total diamond weight, but how you arrive there. How'd you get there? And that's what you're seeing right here and now. $5.99, that's it. Huge opportunity. And that's going to be our last call, $5.99. Let me know if you'd like one. We've got a few seconds left. We've got one operator available if you couldn't get through. All right. Time to move on. That's just affordable. That's what we're going to do today. Something for everybody. It's a treat yourself kind of day here. It is. All right, Next up, you guys ready? And there is certified cashmere too. We have that big star sapphire. We have got a cashmere that's certified also for you. And then, Will, did you get a pair too? Did you get a pair of earrings, Will? Okay, so Allison got a pair. Spencer, you get a pair. All right, so that sounds good. We're on our way. Lots to show you. How about the big aqua? That's here. Diamond band time too. We've got a three rows. I'll tell you, this is so cool because we have all 3 gold colors. And you talk about, you know what, bottom of the hour, 20 minutes away, we're going to bring the last call. And I always feel like, as a shopper myself, we need to let you know when something that is this beloved and this popular and this iconic, we need to let you know when it's last call at a price tag, because a lot of people think, oh, it's always going to be here. I can call it any time and get that price. Well, with things going the way they're going, we're going to have a last call opportunity on this Carat 09 triple row diamond band. So make sure you stay with us. And we've got the white, the yellow, and the rose gold to show you. So that'll be a lot of fun too. So that's coming up bottom of the hour. Stick with us for that. And then speaking of sapphires, I would be remiss if I didn't give you an immediate look at this after our earrings, because this has been, oh, look at that. I would say this is a touch more saturated than the cornflower, but clearly it's not like that inky black blue, right? It's really that beautiful bright royal blue, which is, think like royalty. And that's not why they call it royal blue. Royal blue is a color descriptor, but this is where the royals, we know there's a very famous, arguably the most famous sapphire in the world would be that 11 carat that the royals have worn for years, right? And that's really well known. So this is that color. And yet it's around, and it's item number 7545. Remember when I mentioned we brought something out of a vault earlier? There goes my earring. Did you guys see that just go across the screen there? An earring went just flying across. It wants to be with the ring. It does. They're a great set together. So think about the option you have there. This is our 170 round. I'm just going to tell you, this has been a piece I've looked at for a long, long time. It's been in our vault a long, long time. We bring it out every now and then. And it's so high quality that this Carat 70, it's been priced like it's a 4 carat. That's why it's here. But that should go to the quality. It should just, a lot of people have seen it and love it, but they go, well, it's a little pricey. Yes, it has been. It's been $89.99 for a long time during a sale event. It looks like it was the end of the year clearance perhaps, maybe this past year in 2022. Got down to that, $69.99 level. Still too much for a Carat 70 according to you guys, because it's still here. So we've got a huge diamond weight around it. These are the classic styles. We're going to see this. We've already seen it today. It's very reminiscent of what we saw around that star sapphire we had. We're going to see it again with the tanzanite, where it's that similar, what I call the bed of diamonds, where it just goes from side to side, still wraps around your stone, gives you a real classic look. This is a Carat 18 in diamonds. And we have got a price tag that's besting our clearance end of the year thing that happened. $69.99. We've decided this needs to go. And I thought perfect day to do it with the earrings to coordinate with them. We only have one. We were lucky enough to have a couple pairs of earrings. We only have one of the ring, obviously. But remember, Carat 70 is remarkable to be able to get around that is that size. So let's take a look at it together. And we just have that one, and it's very clean and well cut and all the things. And yet it's going to be so much more affordable than $69 or $59. We're going to make quick work of it. These one-of-a-kinds have got to go. So the sooner we drop the price and the lower we go, the faster it's going to find its home. And that is a certainty. And it's not a tanzanite color either, because it's got less purple. It's more of that true royal blue. But this is what I wanted you to see. The same angle that the earrings were facing, now you see that same pop and that same beautiful cutting. And how clean is this stone? That's really important as well. Ceylon material, here it is on the hand. See what I mean by side-to-side diamond weight? So really keeping it classic. And then even from this distance away, where you might expect that color to get a little darker, it's not happening. Look how bright it is. And flashing as if it is one of those diamonds, right? The diamonds, the 118, are doing their thing. The sapphire is imitating it best it can, and it's doing a great job. $69, $59, $49 it's not going to be. It's not even $39.99. We are giving this away. I will tell you right now, this is under our cost to make it, and that was years ago. Years ago when diamonds and gold were much, much less. So you have a really, really, really special look here, and it's not even $39.99. This is going to fly, and every now and then we see these rare sapphires. This is something we don't get a lot of. You think blue sapphires are common? Okay. But that quality we demand is exceptional. And so they're not frequently here, and we're going to make this $2,999 instead. So that's your great coordinating set with the earring. Under $3,000, that's a first time ever. It's the first time it's gone under $7,000, so that's huge. and you've got a really, really special piece. So that would be $29.99. And here we go. I just love that piece. That's a really, it's such a fine line you walk with sapphires to go from really exceptional quality to maybe not the perfect material. This is right there for you. So $29.99, we'll give it 30 seconds. Then we've got also, look at this big aqua. It's a big aqua, 6 carat plus here. We've got the bottom of the hour, 15 minutes away. We'll bring out that triple row diamond band for its last airing at this price tag. Don't forget pink diamond wheel. We've got all of our big pink diamonds here, the half carat and around there. We're going to see all certified stones. We've got ruby drops coming up, another great big museum wheel. It's going to have 4 different pieces to choose from. And how about a big ruby piece? But a lot of rubies, all in one ring. Coming up for you. I cannot believe, well, this is a good thing we didn't try to get $89.99 if it's $29.99 and still here. Do you want to see a lot of rubies? Like a lot of rubies? Let's try this on the hand first. Item number 148. Cocktail ring alert. Here it is. This is all Burma. I said this the other day. We had one yesterday. It was yesterday. There was a big oval stone that had a lot of rovels around it. Here's where you get all these Burmese, all ovals put together in this pear-shaped design, and it's $481 of ruby in total weight. I don't have a 481 singularly, so this is the way to get your bigger, better ruby weight. Cocktail ring, of course, giving you that side-to-side length that's going practically knuckle to knuckle. White gold only, 42 points in diamonds. Now let's give you the close-up. Just really wanted you to see the size perspective first. Here it is up close, which obviously there's only so close we can be. If we're going to show you the entire ring, we got to go back. There we go. So now, perfect matching, not easy to do. We don't have a lot of ruby earrings because of that fact. That would require 2 stones. This requires a few more. And you've got all that matching. Look at how every single stone looks almost like you'd see if you had a red diamond here. The brilliance of every single stone, the matching, they are ovals and rovels, so they're all put together, and then you have the diamonds that kind of fill it in and go around the entire border. This is a major piece, and if you are somebody like myself who says, just give me the biggest ring you got. But then in gems, you know that 481, 5 carat rubies, you're not going to get too many single stones that give you that size. And even if you did, the ring wouldn't be all that large on the hand. So if you want that presence, you want a big look, you want a big wow factor, it's right here. And yet, $49.99 should be. Let's do a better value. This is brand new today, but you know what I said about it doesn't matter if it's a closeout. We've got a few of those. We got a few brand new. It doesn't matter. They've all got to go. So just pretend it's been here a while, and pretend we just are doing that big like clearance sale, because that's where we're taking this price tag. It's going less than $49.99. Should be the price today. Should stay there. We're going to go even lower. More ruby weight than any other ring we have is right here, right now, and you don't even pay $49. And you don't pay $39.99. These are massive discounts. And we're talking about a piece I can't replicate. We can't make again. We can't duplicate any piece like that, because all of those rubies, that's months of matching, months of acquiring stones and finding not just the color match, but the clarity and the cutting, and for them all to be put together here, almost like a puzzle piece of a pear shape entirely. Amazing. It's going to be $2,999 to the very first caller. For $481 in Burma rubies. Take a look at it. That'll be gone. So yes, $29.99. White gold, it stays. And oh my, that is really important material. All of those matching stones, and I love those bigger diamonds they set within it, and then giving it that whole border around it. Okay, let's show you what's next. Diamond band in 10 minutes. Ruby earrings are coming up. Big Mahenge Spinel. Remember I said if that's been on your wish list, get ready for a big Mahenge party. We've got a large one too, and it's got pink diamonds and white diamonds together. So you let me know if you have requests. We're still waiting for our first request of the day. Does that mean I'm showing you everything exactly what you want to see? Probably not. So give us those requests so we can get them in. And then we do have a $25,000 Paraiba today. That's really good, but we're going to do something crazy on that one. Look at the clarity. I was just amazed, like blown away at the clarity of that stone, being that the new ones are always tough to get any kind of clarity, and we got it for you. So let's talk about this Mahenge Spinel. Quick option here in a pear shape. This time, not going to be as oversized as that last ring, but we've got, speaking of oversized, it's the stone that is. The ring may not be, but when you consider what mehenges do and what they don't do, they don't give us big sizes naturally. This is one source in the world, and yet, oh my goodness, this is a 1 carat 16. Very tough to find anything over a carat. We've been so lucky to bring you more mehenges than any place else in the world. 9481 is the item number. Pink diamonds. Here's another one that's just, like I said, it's a closeout day. We kind of compiled all the pieces that have been here too long, and the reason they've been here, if something's here too long, it just means it's a little higher price, which means, let's consider, because we're all about values, if it's a higher price to the point where it didn't go, it means it's a really high quality piece. That's what that means. We don't have a bad price. We don't have a piece that's not a great value. We just have pieces that sometimes the quality is really that good where it just had a little higher price tag. And we get very comfortable kind of being and hanging out in this one kind of price point. So when we have a piece that's a little higher end, like this stone is, carat 16 mehenge, pink diamonds added, white diamonds around that, two-tone gold. It's obviously rare to get a 1 carat plus mehenge. We understand that. This has been, and granted, was it $28,000? No. But for us, it was clearly a little bit higher than most of our mehenges have been, but that is all a testament to that quality of that stone. It's because, not just because it's a carat 16, that's not it. It's because of the quality. This is a high clarity stone. It's got the beautiful red elements as well as the hot pinks, and it's got the pink diamonds. That adds a lot. Before you look at it and go, oh, so it's 9 points. 9 points in pink diamonds is really, really valuable. So 9 points in pink diamonds, 63 points in white diamonds, all wrapped around your mehenge, and we had it for $59.99. Didn't do it. Well, this is what we're going to do instead today. We're going to get it at home and understand how collectible these are. Because before you see spinel and go, oh, spinels, I know spinels. I used to sell spinels, true story, and this is going to be the anti-sell, but I'm going to make a point. And Tony remembers these days, I used to sell spinels for $8 a stone. $8. $8. That's the olden days on something different. That was prior to 2007. I stood on a television set and slung the rocks for $8 a stone. That was what, and guess what? They were purples and blues and they were pinks, but they weren't mehenges. They were out of Burma. That was a great value. Granted, that was many years ago. We paid less for everything many years ago. It was 2004 and 2005. Those are the days, right? I sold stones for $8. People would buy 100 at a time. Not kidding you. You maybe were one of them. People would buy 200 stones. We had jewelers who bought, they said, how many do you have? I'll buy everything you got. And we said, whoa, we got to have enough for everybody. So we had to put a limit. We couldn't, sell 800 stones to one caller. But that's a different type of spinel. And those were, that was a different time too. Those were just loose stones. They weren't jewelry. It was just loose stones. In 2007, something happened. And a Tanzanian discovery was made. Tanzania, of course, yes, the same, country that gives us tanzanite and about 30 other incredible varieties of gems. The mehenge was discovered in 2007. Nobody knew it was a gemstone mining deposit. It was essentially a boulder. And on an accidental basis, they discovered there was gemstone material inside of this boulder of material. And as a result, one of the most incredible and important and poignant discoveries of gemstones was made in our lifetime. That is mehenge spinel, where it's not just a purple or a blue or a light pink. It's got this unbelievable bright red, beautiful neon. That is not typically, we don't call any of the other spinels neon. Only the mehenge gets that descriptor. And that's what makes this special. In a couple of weeks, it was completely excavated and mined. It was completely cut. All the rough that existed was cut. The little pieces of rough were teeny tiny, so it was really tough to get anything over 20 points. It makes the 1 carat plusers really exclusively rare, and that is why, after all discounts at TVON, we've got it for $59.99. If you want one of these precious rarities, this is one of our last calls. Pretty much everything else we've got is gone. You don't get any more because it's all mined out. So when we talk about Paraíba and why it's going up in price and why it's in demand, there's a few stones that are completely mined out. This is one of them. Never lose sight of the fact that this is that upper echelon superstar spinel. This isn't just Burma that's a light, hazy, washed out pastel color. And those spinels are valuable too. It's a cousin to sapphires. It's really similarly related. You're not going to pay $59. We have got to get this at home today. Help me do it. Help me do it because I'm going to help you in a big way. We're not going to ask for $5,000. I'm going to put it on the auction block and we're going to go low. So you're not paying $5 and you're not paying $45 and you're not paying $4 or $35 or $3. We're going to go even lower than that to get this started. It's a rock star of a stone. It is truly unique to have a 1 carat 16. The pink, the white diamonds, it's not even $3,000. I'm going to make, you know what? Let's go even lower than 25. We got to get it at home, and I'm not sure if we can do that today unless we go this low. So take a look at it. It's not even $2,500 to start. Let's try something here. Let's get you a merengue. Have you dreamed about owning a stone like this? It doesn't look like any other spinel. I have sold literally tens of thousands of Burma spinels, and none of them, not a one, looks like this. That's the importance here. This is not out of Burma. It's Tanzania. That's the only source ever that has produced a color like this. And it's truly neon, and I'll prove that to you here. Let's go to lower light here on the hand, show you the size of the ring, but also it's a little lower light, so you're seeing even more of that vibrance and that neon and that red and that pink, and now it looks more red, doesn't it? It just got more neon. Lesser light, more glow. That's what the power of this stone does. When you get into merengue spinel, that's what makes it rare. It's not even $2,500. We don't have it open yet. Let's go. Not even 24, 23, 22. This has not happened on a Carat Plus, and you're getting the pink and the white diamonds, the perfect double halo. Not 21. Let's go $2,000 to start. I don't care the increment. It can be any increment you want. Let's get the open. Let's get the open. That's more important here. And guess what? Already had an auction last about 30 minutes ago. Did not get the open. I don't care what the increments are. It's any increment you want. You can do $1. You can do a penny. You can do a $10, whatever you want. What right now, we're just concerned with one thing, and that is getting the open at $2,000, and that's all I'm concerned about. And we've got a moment here for you to get the large of the merengues. Really rare, total collectible, should really be in a museum somewhere, and now it's here on the auction block for practically no money for what that stone is. It's any increment you want. You know what I'll do? Give it 60 seconds to get it started. $55 seconds. Oh my. It just may not be that day. Let's see. We've got a sapphire here and the ruby here. All my pieces I've shown you this hour. Still here except our earrings. Do we have the open, or are we thinking about it? Are we verifying? 35 seconds. Let's see what we got. Do me a favor, operators, today, because it's going to be that day. I have a feeling where we're not getting like it's usually on Sunday we'll get like 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. It may not be that day today. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll verify 100% before we say open, and then we'll find out what we got here, because you got it. Here's the back of the ring. So let's take a look on a tour here. We're going to show you the double halo, just a little elevation there. Here's what the back looks like. And you see there's that rose gold setting that holds your pink diamonds that's also going to be around your spinel. You can see that carried through as the undergallery. And then you see the white gold basket that leads from there. It's not a kind of style where you need a big undergallery. I mean, these are classic styles that sit comfortably and beautifully as they are. So that is a really, boy, it's a special piece. Yeah. Do we have the open? We got it, right? One bidder, and that's it. Any increment, and we got a bidder with, that's it's more than, hey, listen, I'll take it. I'll take it. Get it at home. That's all that matters. But $2,000 is the open, and that's all we've got. Let's give it 2 minutes. Don't know if we'll even need it, but if you want to get in and going, uh-oh, did I miss the boat? Not yet. We got 2 minutes, and it's any increment. It could be $1. It could be $10. It could be $25. It could be $1,000. If you know what you're looking at, you might just put in a power bid and say, I'll give you $3,000 and eliminate the competition. Whatever you want to do there, but I don't do any increment auctions very often. I think I've had one ever. So that's telling, and we started too low to begin with, and you know it. So $2,000, it's in danger of going at 2, and this is our final 2 minutes. Take a look at it, could be yours. That is a really, really, really strong value. And don't be shy, because again, the increments are whatever you want them to be. I'm leaving it open to you. I'll try it on one more time, and then we're going to see who's got it. Looks like it's going out right here, but that's the thing. You can't get a second shot at it, because if it gets the open and we're there, it's going out today. So there is not another merengue that looks like it. I would contend to, anybody looking at that going, it looks like a bigger than carat 16. I agree. We had the 170 round sapphire. I might actually put that side by side so you can see the difference, because really that looks a lot bigger than a carat 16 as well. And I think this perspective, I mean, you guys see hundreds of rings on my hand every day. You know, that looks a lot larger than a carat 16. So a bigger face to that stone certainly than the actual weight. And here we go. And that is final call. Minute 10 left. Oh my goodness, no other bidders and any increment. That certainly makes it, I think, a lot easier to jump in and very versatile. And that's going to be the piece to own. And look at how clean and beautiful. It's almost like there's that, almost like an ombre to the stone where it starts as that hot pink in the core. And then as it goes out to the edge, it's like it becomes more of that beautiful searing red color and that neon. Really spectacular. Okay, 2,000 going once, 40 seconds remaining. Yes. I would 100% leave it just the way it is. I would not do all rose gold. Not a big fan of the white diamonds and the rose gold at all. I think it takes a little something away from them. I can show you what a white diamond looks like in rose gold because I do have a band here that's coming up right after this. But do you see, I just, also Jess, here's my other thing about it. The rose gold doesn't match the merengue as well. The merengue is a different color tone. So I don't like the rose, like imagine that all the way around it. I wouldn't love it. I just think the rose gold for the pink diamonds and the setting for the merengue is perfection, and I would leave the rest as it is to give it that little bit of contrast. I think you'll be really happy with it that way. That's what they're asking for just my suggestion, my recommendation. That's what I think I would do there. Anybody else? Allison, are you verifying on this one? Want to throw in a bid or any increment? So that makes it easy. You want to give us another bid, or are you on something else? Something else. All right, sold. Congratulations. Bye-bye, that's gone. So the good news is it takes us to the bottom. Yes. Oh, okay. So bottom of the hour is here, which means we get to show you. I might as well start here because I just showed this. Not my preference, but we're going to show you all three. That's the beauty of this, is that we have the yellow gold and probably the most popular here, the white gold as well. This is the band I was giving you a little heads up on, and I'll show you all three at the same time, that I said last call on this price tag. It's been one of the icons. I know we don't see it often. You could very well be watching the show today and have never seen this before because it's not here all that often. Diamonds are, bands are, not this specific band ring because it's really complicated to do. You have a 3-row style. It's a wider band. So I did a little research this morning and, wanted to look at the width of this band and really just found that this is really kind of intriguing because I think that we talk a lot about diamond bands sometimes as a frame of reference as where gold's at. I just want to mention this to you, and I'm going to just borrow the rose gold. When I give you a millimeter size of the width of the band, I'm talking about the measurement of the width across the waist. So when I take this band and put it on the hand here, this is a millimeter gauge, and you actually measure the dimension this way, and that is 7 millimeters. So what I did was, that's a 7 millimeter wide band. Each and every one of the gold color choices is that way. So when you consider that, the reason I'm doing that, look at the depth that it has from the side, and of course it's going to taper a little bit, but it doesn't get really narrow along the back. It just narrows a little bit. This is a classic, and I recommend, even if you have other diamond bands, because you probably do, let's be real. I'm not talking to people who don't have jewelry in their world right now. You guys do, most people do. A diamond band is where a lot of people start in the jewelry world. That's where the collection begins. A lot of times it's out of necessity or obligation because you got to get one for that left ring finger when you decide to spend your life with somebody, right? And that's where there's a lot of variety in diamond bands, certainly. This is where this could be an upgrade. It's wider so that, yes, it could be worn on that left ring finger, but really anywhere, I would say besides thumb and pinky here, it could be great for middle or index because it's a wider style. Now, this is last call at this price tag, which is why we're giving you a big advance warning that what we also have made up is all we have to offer. So there's a limited quantity in the white and the yellow and the rose. Luckily, they're all three here. But when that quantity is gone, maybe we'll make it. Maybe we won't. I would discourage against making it because the price tag is going to be so vastly different than where it's been in the past. It is a bigger piece because 477 is going to have that 7 millimeters wide. It is also completely covered in a triple row of VS diamonds, totaling over a carat. It's a carat 09. They're all VS. They're shared prong sets, so it's solid across the way. Notice how it goes, and you'll see it again on the hand from one side to the other. So my pet peeve in diamond bands is when the diamonds don't go all the way to meet your side fingers. That is my pet peeve. I think it cheapens the look. I think it really just looks like something's missing. So I really want to see whenever we can. I know it's a little more pricey to do that, but the diamond should go from one side to the other. This is our 3-row band. It's bottom line last call. It's just last chance at this price tag. Whether you've thought about it, whether you're seeing it for the first time and saying, I could use a band like that, or I'm ready to upgrade to maybe a higher level of diamond quality-wise, or you want more carat weight, this is the way to do it. So here's what we have. Basic last call, white, yellow, rose. If I told you how limited we were, you probably wouldn't even bother to call because you think there's no way I'm going to get one. Take a look at it. Call early and you will. Best thing I can recommend is just to dial early. You guys know what to do. But it's a $29.99. And by the way, I already did the research this morning, a 7mm plain gold band. If there were no diamonds at all whatsoever, a 7mm band, guys, is going to go for more money than where this is. I literally look, and I'm not going to show you the designer photograph, but it's online. You can search 7mm 14K band. That's all you have to do. You can do it on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, wherever you have access to an internet connection. Do it, and you will find that designer I'm talking about that offers a 7mm band, and they get $68.99 for it. And it has no diamonds. None. Zero. I love our price at $29.99, but today's the last day we can offer it at this price. We've stuck by this price for years, losing money on it willingly. Now we're going to say last call because losing money is not a smart on every single piece you have. It's not a smart way to operate a business if you want to stick around. So here's what we're going to do. One last chance, limited quantity as we have, and you don't pay $29. Let's take a look at the yellow gold on the hand, then we'll do the white gold as well. You saw the rose gold. Here's that yellow gold, and again, these are all different sizes that are sitting up here, but do you see what I mean about going from one side to the other? That complete triple row. The triple row set so beautifully so that you don't get any gap, any variation. It's all the same size diamonds. They go from side to side and top to bottom, and you're not paying $29.99 or even $18.88. I had a diamond band yesterday. It was $18.88. Oh, was it popular? This one's going to be even less. We've got our classic, does not get any more classic. This looks like a tiny size, but I'm going to pop it on anyways. Look at how beautiful that is. In the white gold, that's what I always suggest. If you're not sure where to go with our white diamonds in the white gold. Show off how bright and brilliant they are. You're not paying $18.88. Again, the new price going forward, shall we make it again, is $29.99. Today, it's not $18.88, $17.99. Try it. You will love it. Maybe just again, and if you want to stack, you can, because it's got that very straight edge on either side, so you can stack with it if you want to. I mean, it's a large band. It's meant to be worn on its own, but that doesn't mean that there are rules. There are no rules. Just wear what you like and do what you like. Play with your jewelry. You know, have fun with it. Mix it up. Match it up. We're going to make it better than 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, or $12.99. Carat 09 and VS diamonds, wide band like this, you pay almost $7,000. That's without tax. Most of you all out there are not paying tax when you shop with us either. So the vast majority, you're not paying tax. You don't pay to size it. You don't pay for a gold color change, and you don't even pay to have it shipped to you. So this is important moments here to take advantage of. Our last chance. I love this band. I've been here almost 7 years. I've sold this band about twice a year for the 7 years, and I will tell you right now, this is a tried and true popular favorite every single time we bring it. Maybe you own it, love it, wear it, it's comfortable. Oh my goodness, you need to have, this is a piece you wear without fail. Like, this is not the one you set on a shelf and go, once a year go, oh, you know what, I'm gonna wear that big diamond band. You wear this every day. Put it on every day, wear it, enjoy it, love it. We're busy on the lines. And I'm gonna need to hear operators if you want white, yellow, rose, because I only have one in rose. When it's gone, you're looking at it. Should I tell you? I wasn't going to tell you because I'm afraid you're not going to call if you find out how limited it is. But if it's any encouragement to dial in, I need you to call early because we only have 3 in yellow gold and I have 4 in white gold. That sounds like a ton of quantity. It is for us. We usually have 1 of everything. So to have 8 of something is exciting. I am not offering it for $12.99, and we're busy. Every line is locked so far. There might be a little bit of a wait time, but get on the phone lines because then we stack you up in queues. So the sooner you dial, the sooner you're going to get in, better chance to get one. It's not 12, it's not 11, it's not 10. If you've thought about it, try it. If you want it, remember, you have a money-back guarantee, so see what it's all about. Ask your jeweler for their costs. What would they actually charge you? It's diamonds, it's gold, it's a lot of each of those, and it's not even $1,000. This is your last call. We have 8 available. We are already busy. We have at least 5, 7. Oh my goodness, the calls. I don't think we're going to have enough to go around for everybody. Call me early. It's not even $1,099 for a carat 09. Unheard of. Triple row, any gold you want. I'm sizing, I'm shipping. You get your gold, it's ready. Let's do it for better than $1,000. We'll make it $999. That's it. And a 7mm band by itself goes for almost $7,000. So how about let's save you $6,000 and get you a carat 09 in diamonds with it. That sounds like a fair trade-off. I save you $6,000, you get a carat 09 in diamonds that you wouldn't have got at that retail store. Yes. Yeah, okay, tell me. Yellow, okay, so we have a yellow, white, and anybody got the rose yet? Okay, so rose gold's still good. And then yellow and white over here. And then let me know. I know we're backed up on the line. So hang in there with us. Yes. Thank you. Another white gold. Good thing we started with more white gold. But just by one, I've got, remember, 4 in the white, 3 in the yellow, and then the 1 in the rose. So this is it. $9.99. If you haven't dialed in, give it a shot. Go ahead and call us early. Give it your best shot here and come on in. $9.99 only. That's such and let me do this. I'll try on the rose again because that's where I started. Let's try on the rose gold again here for you. That's, you know, it's a fun ring to even do if you have already, let's say you have your diamond band and you have it in white gold and you want to try a different gold color. It changes the look entirely. Let me do this. I'll put a couple together here. Let me go all across the hand, see if I can do this for you, where we put, yeah, let's stagger them. So this is what they look like together, just to give you an idea of what the different gold colors look like on a skin tone. So this is the white gold over here, and again, very busy on the lines here. That's the white. That's why I say purest way to set our white diamonds is in the white gold. That's the white gold. That's the rose, which is more obvious. Again, that's why you always get the most gold look in a rose gold. It's the most contrast with the diamonds. And then this is the yellow gold here on my middle finger. So I just stacked them all. Yep. Which one? Thank you so much. So I know we're busy on the phone lines. We can't get anyone through at the moment, but hang in there with us and we'll help you as soon as we can. $9.99, $9.99, $9.99. New price going forward if, and it's a big if we bring it back, there goes another yellow gold. So I believe we're down to our last yellow gold. Still the rose gold. Haven't heard that one gone yet. So no, you haven't missed the boat on the rose gold yet. So I'm going to put them back up close. I just wanted you to see the different gold colors so that you can say, because if you're thinking, why on earth would I get a diamond band in a rose gold if I've got a diamond band in white gold? Why would I get it in rose? Look at the difference it makes. The yellow gold as well. So this is how they look. I kind of like them stacked across there. I do that with my bands. I have a thin band that I have a couple of, and I have all different sizes, so I oftentimes wear them across the hand like that. I think it's a cool look. I'm not suggesting you do that necessarily, but it's kind of a one and done. I think you're going to get one and you're going to be very happy, but it's a really beautiful look, and I love the idea of trying diamonds in different gold colors. If you're, somebody who already has a classic diamond band and you want to just mix it up. I mean, it's certainly affordable enough to where I think you can try it and willingly try it and enjoy something like this. And I got to give it a final 60 seconds because when this one's gone, it's gone. And we may make it again, but look at the price tag. And that's not I don't care if you're made of money. Like that's a significant uptick in the price. If somebody said, I would probably just out of principle, this is what I do sometimes, some of the places I shop, they'll toy with their prices a little bit. And it'll be on sale for a couple of days and then it goes right back up. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that would happen. It makes me a little upset. It does, I will say. Because you didn't know, yeah. Yes, it is true to size. Great question. I know that you can see how wide it is, but we still actually, yes, true to size on this one because it's not going to be that super, super deep band. I was trying all these sizes for you. I felt it was true on all the different fingers there. So yes, great question there. But you also, I was saying, it really is true that a lot of times you'll have a sale price that's temporary and then it goes back up and you had no warning and then you're out of principle. You don't even want to buy it. It's like, I just can't. I want to get the best value possible. Nothing pains me more than paying more than I should or paying more than someone else did. So that's why I'm committed to letting you guys know if there's a last call on a value, you better believe I'm going to tell you about it. Yes. Rose gold, thinking about it? Yeah. Which one? Yellow. Thank you so much. All right. So our final clock is gone. We're going to... I don't know where we're at, guys, because we got a lot of busy lines here, but this has got to be close to sell out, if not sold out. So check with your operators. I'm going to keep moving. We have that big pot of Eva. Now, if anybody's curious, we do have a 4-row. I mentioned earlier there would be a 4-row. This is a little large for, but that's just the bigger version. So we just essentially add another row there. That's going to get you close to 3 carats in the diamonds. So if you're interested, let me know. We can show that to you. I think we're about ready for a blue wing black D moment. Before we get into the 9-carat blowout, I do have a piece that's going to be our 311 that's similar mounting to what we've seen a couple times today. So keep calling. White, yellow, rose. Check with your operators. They've got an update. The system updates immediately, and I don't get those updates. So let them know, and they'll let you know if your gold color of choice is still available. Thank you. All right. $9.99. Last call. Thank you so much. Enjoy them. They're comfortable. They're wearable. You'll wear it every day. Take a look at this. New today. I love it. We got a 3-carat. Now, I was looking at this earlier, and I really wanted to rip it out of the mounting because I did, just because I wanted to put it on a scale and weigh it, because I was looking at this, and I thought, there's no way that's a 311. It looks so much larger. But I'm going to go with it here. So that's the big to do here. I'm really surprised. I stared at this. I compared it to other stones. I got the millimeter size. I'm like, there's no way that's a 311. I think there was a little snafu here, and you're going to see it. But this is that mounting we've seen a couple of times today. It's item number 195. Gosh, I love this piece because it's classic. It just is, you know, without being, there's other classic styles, certainly. You can get halos, and, you know, it's like the bridge has become the new classic here. A lot of that, right? But this is really classic. If you like a lot of diamonds, I mean, there's also a solitaire by itself. You could set that stone on a band, and that's it. And that would be considered classic. But we like to really embellish our beautiful stones here with an amazing, amazing diamond weight. That's what you have here. It's 118 in diamonds, all big round brilliants, and so beautifully set. It's not pave because, quite frankly, they're too big for pave. So they're actually a shared prong setting, once again, where you can have this totally seamless design. And I just can't say enough about it. That little point that you get side to side, still, it doesn't just go side to side though. You're still gonna get this wraparound design where it's really framing your tanzanite beautifully. You can have any gold color, of course. This is the really, really cool ring here. I'm just still a little bit confused because it looks so much larger than a 311. How about we try it on and you be the judge? You guys know tanzanites well enough. Be the judge. What do you think? And do you see what I mean by completely side to side? There's that important aspect again, where really just truly looks like custom made for you. Like they took, like you would get a suit. This is what the guys sometimes do, right? Like you get a suit custom made, and they take your, women do it too, but not as often it seems like, right? But just where it's all completely custom and based on your individual measurements, and you know, so it's perfection. And yet this feels like that on the hand, just a really bespoke piece, but classic at the same time. Doesn't that look bigger than 311? I would have guessed 5.5 carats all day. Speaking of 5, there's a $5,999 price tag. Let's try something different, because goodness knows we're gonna need to go wild today, and have been, and will continue to do so. And all this blue wing block D luxury, and yet I got 9 carats coming up a little later. And now we've got the big, big 311. But see, that's the difference. People who are looking for a 9 carat aren't looking for a 3. People that are looking for a 3 probably aren't looking for a 9. So we're giving options, opening it up. Want to give everyone the option here to get a blue wing block D of some variety, whatever suits you best. But what's going to suit us best today is definitely getting rid of that $59.99 price tag. That's important. So, and we still have that Paraíba still to come. I'm getting some, you know, questions about that Paraíba I flashed earlier, that carat 40 pear shape in the bridge that is so luxury. We're going to have to really do that. That's an $18,000 Paraíba, by the way. We're going to have to do a number on that one. But what we're going to do first is get this 311. I feel like there should be a little asterisk there. It looks so much greater than that. And it's blue wing block D, of course. And we're going to help you. And don't forget, ruby earrings are still to come as well. Drops. But casual drops, if you can imagine that. So lots to come. Don't go anywhere. Hour and 13 minutes left. This is going to be, I got to make this quick. You know what? Auction it. Auction it. It's the only way. My first auction, 0. Nobody. My second auction, 1. Let's just hope we keep the trend going and maybe we get 2 bidders on this one. Let's hope. But I'm going for more than 2. If I start this low enough, we could probably get 22 bidders. That's what I'm going for. Let's give everyone a chance. And a 3 carat that is going to be lovely because it looks bigger and yet you're not paying for it. So 59, no. 5,000 open, no. $4,000. Look at this. We're going in big leaps and bounds down. It's not 4,000, 35. How about $3,000? Forget about that. Having 2 auctions that have been a little iffy today. I know what we got to do. And it's got to be better than 3 and better than 25. And $2,000 is really, 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 really low. I'm going to go lower than that. And let's hope for a lot of action. Let's get a lot of people in. This is not going to be $2,000 to open. Again, when you've had 2 and they've gone the way they have, you get a really, really good idea of what you got to do so that I don't get like surprised again. It's not $2,000 to open. This is a huge value. The mounting, I can tell you right now, goes for more. It does all day by itself without that 311/5.5 carat, because whatever it ends up being. It's a mounting that goes for more, so you're already saving on the mounting. For that carat 18 in diamonds is not $2,000. It's not going to be $1,900 to open. This is scary low. This is not a small mounting. It's why we don't see it all that often. Large diamond weight, all bigger individual stones to get there. That's important as well. Classic as can be. If you don't typically do a bridge, maybe you're not into halos. I find that the halos are so classic at this point. I like to get a classic that's a little different, right? So halos are something you may already have too in other designs or in other stones. I love that we can do still classic, but really just spreads across the finger and gives you, like I said, it's like a bed of diamonds. And they're so expertly set, and they're all still bigger stones individually. It's not going to be $1,900 to open. Still waiting for somebody to come on in. So I think here we go again with another really bizarre auction on a Sunday. Take a look at it. I don't know. Should we give it 60 seconds? 1,900, pretty, way too low, that's for sure. But I think maybe just to get a lot of people in, and that's the goal here, we're taking it lower than even $1,900. Let's go lower than, shall we? Let's go to $1,800 instead and see if that gets the job done and gets a lot of people in, because that's what we're going for here. Looking to get a lot of different people in, give you the opportunity of a lifetime to get a really stunning blue wing block D. And a lot of diamond weight as well. And $1,800 to open it up. Okay, so that's, okay, hang on. We don't have an open yet. I didn't give it a 60-second clock yet. I get that. So maybe we're just, I need to exhibit a little more patience, but I'll tell you what. Instead of $1,800 to start, this is going to be crazy. I'm not even asking for that. Now, there's only so low we can go because nothing about this piece has changed. The stone is huge. The diamond weight is grand. We're going to do better than 18. My final offering, I can't go through another disappointment of an auction. It looks like we're poised to do that. I'm going to make it $1,700 to start on an at least 311, maybe more. And with that incredible diamond weight in your choice of gold, in your size, it's true to size, it's comfortable, it's wearable, it's classic, it's all the things. But $1,700 to start it off. Now we do 60 seconds. This is unheard of. I've seen this mounting, we've all together seen this mounting with a, what? It was a 4-carat star sapphire. We've seen it, what was the other piece? We saw it with something else very similar. This mounting only even holds the best stones, right? You don't just put anything in that mounting. Like, no offense, but we're not going to see amethyst in that mounting. We're not going to see a peridot in that mounting. We're not going to see like a Mozambique pyrope garnet. It's all about this stone and this mounting, and I'm going to look for 1,700. Shall we give it 60 seconds? All right, so we've got 8 minutes left in the hour. Let's give it 60 seconds to get this one started and see what we've got. This is crazy. Oh, it's been an auction day like no other, that's for sure. So here we go. And the increments. Oh, the increments. What am I going to do about those increments? The last time I didn't even put an increment. I said any increment. This time around, considering we're starting as low as we are, we need to start with at least 100. No, $50. Let's go 25. $25 increments on this one, but that's all contingent. We're only working on the open now with 35 seconds left. We need the open first. Do we have the open? What? Wait a minute. Spencer, you're on something else? Are we still selling diamond bands after all this time? I thought those would be sold out by now. Are we still selling diamond bands? Nobody else? Spencer's not on this one. Allison, you're on something else. And then, do we have the open? Oh, we've got the open. So we've got 1,700 right over here. So 1,700. Oh, Tell me what is going on with my auctions today. Am I going too low? Because that's always my fear. Suddenly you're looking at the piece going, well, I'd be much more comfortable as $59.99 because I feel like I'm getting a better piece, right? That's what I always worry about. When putting the really low price tag or a really low auction open, sometimes I feel like maybe it just kind of, I don't know, muddies the waters and makes us feel like maybe it's not as good as it looks, but it is. So 1,700 and our I'm back down to one bidder. So here we go. One bidder only. That's what we had in the last auction. Hey, this is going to be nice. It's a quiet day. It's a great day to jump in. It's the reason why I ended up taking a $6,000 TVON piece and opening it at $1,700 in the first place. And now we're stuck at 17, so it will go, but we don't want to, leave you out. So if you want to jump in, it's $25 increments only. We'll make it $10 if that helps. I mean, why not? I just got to do whatever I can to encourage bidding here because obviously this is far too low for a tanzanite ring of this magnitude. So it's that stunning stone, 311, looks bigger. It just does. It's got the oval shape, which is really classic. The diamonds that go from side to side to side. I mean, we're talking about up, down, and side to side. So really beautiful on, which I'll show you again. It's any gold you want, and it's at $1,700 only. So last call, it's a $10 increment instead now. So we even reduced the increments to try and encourage bidding. And it's our last chance. We're gonna give it 2 minutes. I'll try it on again. Come on in. That is not supposed to be a piece that is below $6,000, and now it is. Oh my goodness. Auctions they've shocked me today. Take a look at that once again from a distance. That is not a $1,700 ring. So sorry, but it's not. I wish it was. I'd sell a lot more jewelry in my life if I had rings like that for $1,700. But it is right now. If you are on the phone lines, and more importantly, you still have 91 seconds to actually make the phone call and potentially own that ring right there. So why not come on in? It's a $10 increment only. Uh-oh. Final minute. Last call. Okay. Jess, are you on something else? Okay. Or this one? This one? Something else? All right. So Allison, you're still, okay. So 55 seconds left, trying to get a lay of the land here, see what's going on out there. Phone bank's busy, not a lot of people on this one. So looks like we're still doing other things, but this is the moment. That is not a $1,700 ring, but here we go. It has to be. The auction is the thing. So if that's what it goes for, that's what it goes for. Can't change that now. 35 seconds remaining, last chance, last call, amazing opportunity. Looks like a 5+ carater and loaded with diamonds. Any gold you want, and we have 20 seconds left. Yikes. All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Yeah, we broke out some couture today. Broke it out. Well, why not? It's Sunday. Sunday's best. That's what you're supposed to do on Sundays, right? All right, so that's gone. Congratulations. Bye-bye. Next up, we're going to show you, I will just flash this big aqua just in case you're thinking about a bigger aqua than we've even had of late, because we've had, wow, I love when they do that blue onto the wheel like that. Isn't that a great look? This is really stunning. Love the aquas. And the aquas, I'm not a fan of aquas anywhere but here. This is a really, really good piece. And the item number is 254. And not inexpensive, but it's really a beautiful stone at 632. So just one of those larger pieces that we love to bring when we can. They're out of vaults here. Private collection, Sierra Santa Maria. And this is going to be our 632 with a 1.5 carat in diamonds. And it's that signature style, but built custom for the big pear shape, which is awfully nice to see. And you get, yes, it's exactly a 1.5 carat in the diamond weight, and you have a really, really special look about it. White gold I love, but you can change that if you need to. So no issue there. And then we've got our one only, so let's just blow it out. If you want the biggest aqua we've got, there's the inside and the under gallery and how that's finished. We'll take a quick look at it on. We've got only 2 minutes to our top of the hour, and I think it's going to be a wild last hour, I can tell you that. So here's the big aqua from a distance away on the hand with that luxury color. It's a total museum piece. Quite frankly, there should not be a price tag on it. Museum pieces don't work that way. So when you have a piece like this and you want amazing value, like, I mean, stunning, this is what it's about. It's how we operate. Here's what you have. Better than even, well, let's just say we've got a price tag on it, and TVON does that. We'll put a big price, reduction on a museum piece that isn't even really supposed to be ever sold in the public. And yet, here it is. Here it is with all of those incredible diamonds. And yet, how about this? Really cool. We're going to blow it out. You're not paying $99.99. Largest I have in a Sierra Santa Maria. Here it is. And yet you're not going to pay $99.89, $79, or $69.99. This is it. And the pear shape with that perfect blue, it's like looking at a blue diamond, which we've been so privileged. I've had 2 in this week. 2. I had 1 yesterday and 1 on Thursday. I've had 2 blue diamonds, but obviously they were 15 and 18 points. Nothing like a 632. Needless to say, not going to have a 632 blue diamond. Here's your look of. And yet really important, I don't mean to take away from the Sierra Santa Maria. Aquamarines are common. Sierra Santa Marias are not. This is that source that has delivered that best saturation you can get. It is not typical. It's just like blue diamonds, where usually there is barely their color. You would need someone to tell you it's blue because you can't see it with the eye usually. Then we really seek out those specialty stones. Aqua's the same way. It's so pale typically. It's not $69. Let's help you out. It's not $59.99. But aqua's the same way. It's usually more like that wall. So that's what you usually get, colorless. And somebody would have to say, it's aqua. It's blue beryl. Look at ours compared to the white wall. It looks like the blue sky. That's a big difference. And that's most aqua, our aqua. Most aqua, our aqua. That's the difference. You don't need anybody to tell you it's right there. But it's never going to be that deep navy blue. It's never that dark blue. It's always that beautiful, it's like a baby blue, but it's really, it's bright and it's saturated, and it's not even $59.99. Let's go one more discount. Take a look at it. Museum piece here for the collector. How about $4,999? And that's it. One only. Good luck. Let's try it on one more time. Remember, finish through the inside entirely. You've got all the big diamonds. This is that wider diamond shoulder you're getting. That stunning color of aqua, best out there. And here's what it looks like on the hand. I think we had it, I usually do it upright first, and then we'll point it the other way so you can see if you like it pointing away from the hand. You can do that too. $49.99. Wow, that's a good one. All right, so coming up, have the top of the hour here. It has just arrived. So let's take a moment here. And we've got a really special Paraíba. That's important. Great looking Paraíba. We also have that diamond zigzag ring, but I want to start the hour with something really affordable for you. Let's bring out, I think you're going to like this. We're going to bring out the ruby drop earring. Last hour of Sunday is here. Glad you're here. If there's anything you have questions about, let me know. Who knows, your favorite piece might still be here. Take a look at this ruby earring. I've been waiting to share these. It was last hour we brought out cornflower blue sapphire earrings in a stud style. These are probably not going to sit very well on their own, but I'll give them some help here. 9870 is the number. They're 1 carat in Burma, ovals, matched, plus 38 points in the diamonds. There you have it. Great looking stones and a ½ carat each, and all that glow we like to see in a Burma. And maybe, just maybe, you've got ruby already and looking for the matching earring. Here it is. So a full carat total weight, that's a half and a half. So that's pretty easy math. I can do that math. I'm not a math girl, but when it comes to shopping, sales, discounts, suddenly my math gets really sharp. And this is 1 carat, but 38 points in diamonds. I've got a leverback style, white, yellow, rose gold, totally up to you. Want to show you from a distance here. So when I say drop, some people think, oh, I can't wear those every day. I feel like this is one of those rare drop earrings where the size is right, where you can. It can be daytime, nighttime. It can be dressy or casual. I think if you really do like a little bit of length and you want a little movement to your earring, and how about that glow of that ruby even from a distance, 1 inch top to bottom. I'll try one on here for you. I just tend to like the white, the yellow gold with the rubies, but given that you have so many diamonds around them, it's kind of a fun way to see, you know, the option there to have at least the white or the rose if you'd like to. The diamonds are going to start. So when you see that little loop there that's going to be your lever back, you're still going to get the diamonds right there in the front and then dripping down from there. And instead of being a halo, like typically a halo wraps all the way around the ruby, in this case, it really is more like what you would expect with the word halo, where it's actually 2 different arches of diamonds over it. So the diamonds don't actually go beneath the oval. They're just literally sitting right above. So with that little bit of open work, you can see the diamonds from a distance. Love the way, these would be great for gifting also, just because all you need to know is, does she have a pierced ear, right? And the rubies are so fantastic for lovers of, again, any color. We love a red color. It goes with everything. It's so meaningful and significant, and yet look at how beautiful the drape and the movement is. So let's take another close-up look. We'll prop them up for you. And they're not going to be, oh, I love this. We can bring a really big value on some really stunning rubies and make it better than that $29.99 should be price tag. Always, we discussed this earlier, tougher to do an earring, more pricey. You've got the mechanism, the workmanship, all of that happening. But we're not asking $29.99. Take a look at this too. Here's the other one. So just prop them up here for you. Hold up. That's the one I just had on for you. You know what? They're not even going to be $29.99. And this, I want you to see both together again so you can see that incredible matching they have. They never like to sit on their own, but it's worth it to see them close up as opposed to far, far away. So you can really see that color. I was just going to do $19.99. Let's help you right now. Instead of 19, instead of 15, gonna get that fingerprint off of that one. And then let me show you the other here so you can see the matching they have. Instead of 1,000, oh, now we're talking. $9.99 seems to make a lot of sense, right? Or does it not make sense? Depends on how you look at it. We'll make it even better than $9.99. Only 3 pairs to go around. Lucky to have 3. I'll take it. We got 3 pairs. Let's send them out. Let's go even lower than $999. They're only $888 for today. So end of March and $888 for your rubies. Match up, diamond weight, drops, and you choose your gold. So perfect way to get your Burma rubies like that. And yet what a price tag from a $2,999 should be, would be, to an $888 deal. That's how we do it. And busy on the phone lines once again. So if you're waiting for affordable, let's face it, in an affordable level, ruby earrings are not usually something you're going to have too many opportunities to get. Who's got one? Okay, so we have 3 pairs. So I think already looks like one. Okay, 2 gone, 1 left. All right, so this will not take long. That's for sure. Will not be long. Yes. Hi, Brenda. Yeah? Really? Now, how long has she been shopping here or watching? Brenda in Arizona, thank you so much. She said our jewelry's beautiful, and she's glad that she found us. I'm glad you found us too, Brenda. Thank you so much. It is beautiful. It is. I've been in the business a long time, and you know, beauty is one thing, but usually beautiful things in this world tend to, you know, it was Coco Chanel who really hit it on the head when she said, the best things in life are free. So true. But she said, the next best things in life are really, really expensive. Something to that degree. I'm paraphrasing. But yes, that is true. The best things in life are free. Usually, yeah, the second best things are really, really expensive. And I love that we can make really fine jewelry, really affordable for a lot of people. So that's always the joy here. So $888, let's keep going. We've got a lot to show you. We've got the Paraiba. I think we have 1 pair left still on the rubies. Is that right? Okay. Wow. $888. Okay, so let's keep going. We've got a last 53 minutes in the show. I don't know where the time's going, but I know this. We got to move like 8,000 pieces of jewelry in 53 minutes. So can you help me? I'll help you. You help me. Let me know what you want to see. We're still awaiting that very first request of the day. I know it's not typical to say, hey, give us a request on a Sunday, but today's a special Sunday, and I told you from the jump, we're doing a really big closeout Sunday. We're taking a lot of our best of items, favorite items, pieces you've seen and know, and we're moving them out. So it's an exciting day. We still have that really big 9-carat tanzanite wheel. I'm going to have to do some very special drop prices on that because it's got to fit in line. I'm just going to show you this Paraiba though. I'm really excited this is here because as I've been telling you, just for, again, as a shopper myself, I'm a shopper. That's all I am. It's just for my career, I get to shop with you guys. And that's pretty exciting to come show up every day and just show you beautiful things and run my mouth. It's really, it's a cool job. But I will tell you this. Part of my job, and this is probably, you don't go to school, or at least I didn't go to school thinking I would ever be selling anything. I've never sold anything in my life besides this and doing this my whole life. I was a journalist and trained by the best journalism school in the world for journalism. And so part of me is really that journalist in me never dies, and never, ever, 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 I never forget about that aspect. And so as an educator, hopefully, but also as somebody who's always like into breaking news and want to tell you about the latest, the greatest, what's new, what's happening, what's going on, Paraibas lately, in a nutshell, have been absolutely soaring. We saw it in Tucson. We saw it in Hong Kong a couple weeks ago, which are gem trade fairs that are wholesalers. Anybody who has Paraiba, the price tags have soared yet again. They've never stopped. The price tags on Paraiba per carat have never stopped elevating. Never. I own a lot of them. I'll tell you what, it is something I'm glad I was able to do when I could afford them, because now it's a different world. So when I bring you a new stone, and this is, and it's a carat 40, and it's a pear shape, and it's clean, and it's neon color, just know that you should be spending a lot more for this, because we acquired this, and I told you the price tags, even from what we used to see, have gone up about 12-fold. Let me bring you a Paraiba. Let's go back in price. Let's give you the new stone, but bring it down to those prices you've grown accustomed to seeing over the years here, where we have, yes, made Paraiba more affordable than anybody else, but just know that this cannot continue. That is industry-wide. This is not something that can continue to happen. The fact we sell Paraibas less than 10,000 a carat has the industry a little bit bent out of shape, because nobody else does that. We're excited to bring this to you, but I'll tell you, item number is 9732. It's a carat 40 Paraiba pair. It's got VS diamonds, 94 points of those VS diamonds in that bridge, and yet still have ruby drop earrings if you want them. Still have those available for you. Let's get you a great value on this Paraiba, and the bottom line is it's right here. I'm going to show you because it's $17,999. I have sold, this is the problem with this. A lot of you will remember watching this show and seeing 5-carat stones go for this price, and you're looking at this going, it's a carat 40. That's the increase right there. That's it. That's what's happened. So if you're wondering why I'm telling you this, it's so you have knowledge of that's the way they're going. Look how clean the stone is, where you can actually see the double row in diamonds that run underneath it. You can have that size, which obviously looks at carat 40 is one thing, but look at it from a distance, because certain stones, we talked about this with our tanzanite, it looks larger than that. This usually is a mounting that accommodates a 2.5 carats, so you're getting a larger look, which is very key, because a 2 carat is going to go up in price. So if you can get a carat 40 that looks like a 2, that's a great way to save some serious, serious money. And you saw, that's not a price I write. That's the price that I am supposed to get today. If I'm a good little show host, I'm supposed to get that price today and tell you what a great value it is. And it is for today. But I am so understanding of the fact that, as whether you've been watching, like if you're a newer shopper who's been watching for a little bit of time, or whether you've been watching for all these years since TVON started, wherever you are in your viewership tenure, you have seen different prices. So it's going to be a very, very, very big ask and a tall order for me to get $18,000 for a piece that, 2 years ago we would have sold for 10. Let me actually take you better, because we have to do something kind of crazy here in this next few minutes that we have left. I'm not getting $99.99. I don't know about you, but saving $8,000 on a piece of jewelry sounds really good, especially when it's Paraiba of all things. I'm going to try this again. My auctions have done virtually nothing today. I'm going to try this because it's the only way. It is the only way, and I'm still a believer in value. If you bring something, it's that Field of Dreams concept. If you bring something way too cheap, it's going to go. It's going to resonate with somebody out there. I don't need 18 people on this one. I know that's not going to happen today, but I need to get you a better value than even that one from 7 years ago when I started here. You're not paying $99.99. It's a value. This is not the way they're going. They're going this way, not this way. And that's the industry-wide. That's not just here. Now, it's a challenge to find them. You're not going to go to your store and just go say, where's your Paraiba? They're going to say, what is that? Most stores don't carry it. Tiffany & Company has one in their Florida store. It's $565,000. Now, that was about a year ago. I bet you it's gone up in price since, if it's still there. So this is where, because prices can fluctuate. They don't just stay the same. They go up. They follow the market trends. They have to. I'm going to put this on the auction block, because otherwise, that's your price. 18 grand. The fact I've already reduced it to $8,000, amazing. Let's go ahead and see if we have anybody really truly thinking about Paraíba and that great quality you can get here, and we'll save you a bundle. And again, we'll just chalk this up as a weird Sunday, and here's how we do it. You don't start at $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, or $6,000. This is a quick 60-second opportunity to get this open. And let me tell you, anybody who knows Paraíba, even if you already have one or two or three or five, you're probably going to be dialing on this one to get it, because it's not $6,000 to open. We're going to start it at $55. You know what? Let's start at $5,000. $5,000. Even. $5,000 to start and a $100 increment only. Take a look at it. 60 seconds. That's what we said we're going to give you. And indeed it is. 60 seconds to get that one going. A price from, not yesteryear, because that would have been $10,000. We all know this from watching these stones come and go. We know, and when I say go, they mean sold. We mean they've gone to homes of collectors of ours, viewers that we have that know us for bringing these stones when most people just cannot. They can't even bring them. Forget about the size or the quality or anything else. It's not even possible to bring them at all. So a $5,000 open. Shall we bring out the tanzanites? Let's just bring them out. We'll bring out the 9-carat plusers. We've been talking about them all day. And trust me, something major is going to happen with this discount, because it's got to. If we're going to get these at home, we're going to bring you the lowest price we can on any of our 9-carat stones, and we have 4 different shapes to choose from. So that's one to think about. $5,000 to open, carat 40 stunner of a blue-green neon. And look at all the clarity. Here it is on the hand one more time. I'll show it the other way, this time pointing away from the hand. There it is. So also, if I block the light, look at how much more glow you get. There's the overhead. Look at that, full light. I am blocking the light, and look at how neon, that's what it's going to do. It gets brighter when you get neon stones, truly get brighter under lesser light. That's why not every stone, this is not just a descriptor. Like I would say, oh, hey, it's a neon pink. No, this is about an actual descriptor that's talking about a characteristic of these stones that is able to be a brighter, more beautiful color when you actually give it less light. That's what's amazing. It's really special. $5,000 we don't have. So let's move on. We've got the really special tanzanite wheel. It's our 9 carats and up. And I've been kind of hesitating on this because we've done some really special things on tanzanite today. But this wheel has been waiting in the wings. And yet this doesn't really, it's not really going to fit in line with what I've had, but I got to make it do that. Yes. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I got to move along here because I only have 44 minutes left in the show, and I have to really move like a lot of items. So here's what I'm going to do. If you'd like this one right now, I know we're verifying on this, and then we'd have to run clocks and give it 2 minutes and do all that. So here's my deal. If you want, because I got to get to this tanzanite wheel, we have 4 pieces to show you. If you'd like this one, just sell it right now outright. It's the only thing to do. I have to move in hyperspeed here, $49.99 for the first caller that wants it. Just easy. I just got to do it that way. Don't tell anybody that we did that, please. I realize national TV is one thing, but I'm asking you as a courtesy to the world at large of jewelry and the industry wide, I'm asking you to not share this price tag with anybody. Do not say that TVON sold a carat 40 for $49.99. Let's just leave that to ourselves. It's just a select few of you guys on this Sunday. Anyways, we don't need to publicize that or advertise that because nobody in the industry is going to be able to touch that. So if you'd like it, $49.99, let's take a look at it. Let's give it 60 seconds. 60 seconds, and then we'll see who's got it. That's going to go. We know it. I'm so light on time, and we have so much we have to move, and we've got the big wheel coming up, which we're going to just give it, a heart and soul opportunity here to give you the best value possible. So $49.99, it's yours. It's just done. It's yours, and it's just one call away. So I would highly recommend that. I can't do anything else. Look at that $18,000 price tag. You saw that on the bag. And now $10,000 would have been what we said years ago. That would have been the normal price tag right here. And now I'm just doing another half off that just to move it. $49.99, Paraíba, one of the rarest stones. Tourmaline that is copper bearing. In that classic, this is the signature color. There are other colors of copper bearing tourmaline. They come in purples, they come in pinks, they come in goldens even. There are very select few out there, but that is the signature best of color in that blue-green combo. So there it is, $49.99 and still here. And then we're going to show you, let's just build this wheel of 4. It's all going to be 9 carats and above. So I know a lot of you have been waiting patiently for this wheel. Thank you for waiting. I've been trying to see if I can do a really, really deep discount. That's where we begin. Then we have the cushion. Then we have a pair, oh gosh, maybe 4 is too many for one wheel. When they're this size, it might be a little bit much, but oh, this is where too much is actually just right, because it's too much rarity, too much beauty, too much saturation, and too much neon all in one frame. Look at that, cushion cut, pear shape, emerald cut. You know the emerald cut's gonna go. We have one of each. Let's blow them out. This has been a little bit, again, just daunting, because to think about this was planned for the show. And true story, I get here this morning early and I'm looking at the jewelry and I'm going, okay, so we got a big tanzanite blowout, and I'm expecting, given that they're all pieces I'm familiar with and I've shown each and every one of them individually, I was fully expecting them to be like $99.99 on a discount. Well, little different scenario now that the show is 2 hours and 18 minutes old, okay? Allison, let me know, Jason or Allison, let me know if either of you are getting the Paraiba, and then we'll let everyone else know. Allison, did you get it? Okay, so we're verifying the Paraiba. So let me know where that stands. And then here we go with our 9 plussers. I'm gonna walk you through each one, because actually they go up to a 9 carat 71. Hint, hint, it's the emerald cut. Let's walk you through, starting with the 9 carat even, which is the cushion cut at the front. That's 9 carats exactly, but it does have a carat 52 in diamond weight. Then we go up in size to our 906, that would be the pear shape. And that's 128 in diamonds. So these are not just giving you huge stones, but a lot of diamond weight as well. The next size up is the 934 cushion cut rectangular shape you see off to the right, 96 points in diamonds there. And the largest of them all is where we actually started. In this emerald cut, that is our 9 carat 71 emerald cut. That's gonna be a little lighter on the diamond weight. So if you like a big stone with a little less diamond weight, go with the emerald cut. But I think the way you really select what you want is simply through the shape, because that's what gives you the most aesthetic. Obviously there's diamonds around each and every one of them, but what is really pronounced about this is the shape to start. The shape is what gives you the wow factor, and you probably have a favorite of the 4. So here's what we're gonna do. Everything's had to change. Everything has changed. It started, and I'm not afraid to say it, because I'd prefer maybe you didn't see it and we can just kind of gloss over it, but we started with a big value that's still here on Tanzanite in our very first hour, where we got down to a level. Now, that didn't have a lot of diamond weight like these do, wasn't quite the size like this is, but this is a 9 carat plus opportunity. I'll probably bring out that 7 carat oval, because that's what we don't have up here, and that 7 carat oval is still here. So we'll probably bring that out. So if you want to see the 7 carat oval again, we'll show that to you. But this is where you're getting 9 carats up to 971. Huge sizes individually. We have nobody on the phone lines at all. That's going to change rapidly here, because this value is so good. We've got to make it better than $99.99. We've seen all of them on the year before for greater prices than that. These all can be changed in the gold color too, which is a little bit surprising on the big blue wings, but I don't want there to be any barrier between you and your Tanzanite here. We're trying to open up the opportunity, not restrict it. So I'm gonna go ahead and change gold colors on the house. We're gonna get you your size, of course. We're also gonna do the shipping for free. But this is where I would, all one of a kinds, I just hesitate to think about how many people are gonna be after that emerald cut, because historically the emerald cuts are so popular. That's also the largest size at almost 10 carats. So the emerald cut, I would really, if you are thinking about emerald cut, you probably wanna be dialing right now, just to make sure that you have your best chance possible to get the emerald cut. $99.99 they're not. This is a promise. These are the lowest they can be. And we're changing gold on any, so you have no restrictions. And they're not going to be $99 or $89 or $79.99. They are supposed to be today. Instead of $69.99, I got you a deal. They're $5,999 today. But wait, that is what they are supposed to be. We're going to change it all. I have got to be able to say, stand right here and say to you, this is the lowest price you ever will see. If I do this really right, we're never going to see them again, because they're going to be all 4 going out to 4 of you today. So not a single one is $59.99. This gets wild. And it's all just, this is just an extension of the values I've already brought and already had. We've had to do such tremendous things today. I can't leave these at $59. Any other day, $59.99 is great. We'd already be busy. But we're not there. So instead of spending $6,000 for these colossal stones in the best quality out there with amazing diamond weights, you don't have to. You're not spending $59.99 or even $49.99. Our lowest price is one thing. When you see a wheel together, that's lowest price. When you've got a $6,000 price tag and it's not even going to be $5,000, better yet, now we're starting to get busy. There you go. Because we know value. We collectively know discounts. And when something that we do gets even better to this level, you are going to take them so quickly. One of a kinds. Take a look at each and every one. I'm not done. I'm not done discounting. We are going to give you, and let me try, which one do we like so far? I bet it's the emerald cut, right? It's just a guess. Which one do you like? Emerald cut, this is the cushion square. This is the rectangular cushion. Here's the pear shape, and here's the largest, which is the emerald cut, which we only have, come on now, one of. I need 100 of these. I need 100 of these. What do you think? Tell me, which one do we like? Nobody yet. All right, 5 people, 6 people on the lines. I don't know which one everyone likes. Oh, I knew it. The emerald cut. That's an emerald cut. Ping, do you like the emerald cut? $971? Oh my goodness. I fear this is gone already, and I'm not to my lowest price. Let's take a look at this 9-carat 71 with 46 points in diamonds. I'm not asking for even $3,999. Uh-oh. I hear a lot of people asking about this emerald cut right now. This is why you call early. Early is better. You're going to, and no, they're not even $39. Hold on. We're going even lower than that. They're not $39.99. That's the emerald cut. It's the largest size up there. It's got 46 points in diamonds. They're round brilliants, but they look like trapezoids because it's the round brilliants paved in that trapezoid shape. You're not going to spend $39. Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't go anywhere. We got a better price coming your way. It's not done. They're not, and we're getting really busy. Naturally, there's like a 60-second delay in the broadcast. So people at home, a lot of people haven't even heard me say $39.99. And so now that's when we get busier and busier and busier and busier, because when that price hits at home, suddenly the phone lines go crazy, and yet I'm not even asking $39.99. If there was ever a blue wing moment, and these are not the 1, the 2, the 3 carats, there is a different price tag when you go up to bigger sizes like any gem out there. It is such perfection in color, red flashes galore, not even. What you're seeing here on camera is great, but they do get even better in person. You got to take my word for that if you don't have one already, if you've never experienced it for your very own eyes. It's incredible what these stones do. You're not spending $39.99. This is epic value already. I could leave it there for 60 seconds and all 4 are gone. But if there's any and every way I can get you the best value possible, that's what I stand up here to do every time I'm with you. Not even $39.99. Call me on that 971 emerald cut if it's still here. I don't know. We got a lot of people on the phone lines. Dial in. Let's go lower. Yes, we're going lower. Take a look. Pick your favorite cushion, square cushion, pear shape, or emerald cut. Not even $39, not even $38.88, and not even going to be $3,799. This is the craziest Tanzanite value, but I told you it would be. It had to be. We're going to make them $3,777 while they last. Yes. Oh, let's show which one? Pear shape and the emerald together. All right, is that the same collar? Let's look at the pear shape. That has such a big look to me. That looks the largest to me. It's a 906. It's item number 201 on the 906 pear shape, and operators yell them out so I know what's gone when. That's the pear shape. That's the 906 pear shaped stone. That's a 906 with 128 diamonds. That is a looker. I think that one has the biggest face value to it. It looks gigantic. That's $37.77. What else do we have? The emerald cut. Let me do the emerald cut again, then we'll show them side by side. Here is the 971 emerald cut, and that's got the bigger diamond weight on the sides. Then let's do the 2 together here, side by side, so you can see them slightly staggered so they don't hit each other. But look at that. There's the pear shape. And again, so what do you think? 971 versus 9-carat 06. Do you see what I'm saying about that pear shape looking even larger? I think it does. $37.77. I got 60 seconds, and let me know who's got what. Let me know. Did you decide which one you want? Emerald cut or pear shape? Okay. Is that the same color or 2 different people? All right. And then also, Will, which one are you ending up with? Are we verifying on the emerald cut still? So verifying on the emerald cut and the pear shape. Jason, do you have any questions about either of them? Or the cushions? Square cushion or rectangular cushion? Isn't that amazing? That one, I don't care whether it's far away or up close, it does look bigger, doesn't it? There is something about that cut in this, it's because they can be really thin and elongated and they can be really narrow, but it's that width of that pear shape with it. So you get the length and the width here that's so important. So that would be, Our last call, 15 seconds remaining. That pear shape, 906, that looks bigger. Again, listen to these diamond weights. Carat 28 with the pear shape. 46 points on the emerald cut, so that's the more minimal diamond weight. The elongated cushion, that's the traditional, that has 96 points, just the one halo. And then this actually has, the square cushion has the largest diamond weight by far. That is the 1 carat 52 diamond weight in total. So 3777, congratulations. Let's go ahead and move. We've got a request here to show you something that was featured yesterday. It was $94.99. Do you know whose request this was? Oh, do we not have the yellow gold anymore to show? Is the yellow gold already shipped? The yellow gold's gone? Yes. The pear shape is item number 201, 1120201. Is that coming up? Okay, yeah. It's one of those new ones, 201. Joyce, do we not have the yellow gold anymore? Did it already ship out? Okay, gotcha. All right, because the rose gold is just, yeah. not the best look with the diamonds. So we're going to show you, we're going to wait a second here and try to get the yellow gold out here for you. Which one did you take, Will? The one back. Yeah? So this is, Jason, any questions before we move on from the Tansies? Okay, all set. Allison, did you get a Tanzanite? Okay, so last call. Let's go ahead and move right along. I'm going to start by showing you the rose. We are waiting for the yellow gold to come out. I've got this ring. I just need you to see it. I know if you weren't with them yesterday, you are going to see this for the very first time. And this is item number 94.99. This is that really large individual, but overall as well. 157 Princess Cut Double Row Diamond Band. That is something just debuted here just about 24 hours ago. I don't know what we have left because we're checking right now. It's carat 57 in the VS Princess Cuts. There are just, remember this, there are only 16 stones. That means they are just under 10 points a piece. And it's a double row. This is the rose. I have the yellow. Yes. Square cushion on the hand. Here it is. That square cushion, by the way, is 9477 for the item number. So we're still getting a lot of calls on the Tanzanite. I do have to move on, though, just because we've got limited time and a lot of requests to get to. But this is the 9 carat even. You can see the reds even from a distance there. 9 carats exactly, carat 52 in the diamond weight. It's got that side shoulder detail, the pave, then a very large halo around that. And that'll be, again, that's where you get the most diamond weight because of the sides being paved and the very large individual stones around that stone for the halo. So that's going to be also 3777. And that is item number 9477. So a huge value there. And that's good for my, also if you like to distribute that carat weight a little evenly around the hand, not have it be too large, a square cushion is a great way to do that. So that would be, again, 3777, last opportunity, last call on that one. 152 is your diamond weight. Let's recap this diamond band here from yesterday. We won't make it long because I know a lot of you may have been with us yesterday and saw it in detail, but almost 10 points apiece, 2 rows, and then 8 columns of diamonds. All those really rare specialty princess cuts that are set side by side, but still secure because they're so big. We didn't want to do just an invisible setting. Plus they have to make that curve around the top of the band going from side to side. So instead we actually have them really completely reinforced with prongs. They each have their own prongs, which is amazing, but it's going to be white, yellow, rose. We never had the white gold, but we're bringing out the yellow gold for you because I know the rose gold's a little more unusual to see with diamonds. Thank you so much. And this is the yellow gold. So we have the yellow gold here for you, which is maybe, I know it was very popular, and then I want to walk you through to see the undergallery this has as well. So not typical to see a band with an undergallery like that, but this one's done right. This band, by the way, is an incredible value. I was telling you yesterday that I was at a wholesale, really probably my very best diamond wholesaler. I don't mean to play favorites, but he has the best values. So he's the favorite, right? I mentioned that I actually got the exact per stone price on these stones, $322 wholesale. From a diamond dealer I work with daily, so I get a good deal. $322 per stone. We tallied it all up. You would obviously spend more making this than you're going to spend today just buying it outright. That can be said for a lot of jewelry we do. Whoever requested this, thank you, because our Sunday folks need to see this. We had that 109 diamond band with the round brilliance earlier today for $9.99. Here's where you get fewer stones, more carat weight. It means they're bigger, and it's only $1,888. Take a look. We'll show it on the hand as well. And yes, which one, the 9 carat, the cushion cut square? Thank you so much. All right, so it sounds like we're verifying on that cushion cut square now. And that would leave us with, I think, you'll have to check, but I think that elongated cushion is here. Let me try this on in the, where did my rose gold go? I'm gonna try the rose gold on for you as well, then we'll swap them out. I don't have the white gold here in the studio for whatever reason, but didn't yesterday either. But it's available in white gold. That's your, I think your perfect way to default is the white gold with the white diamonds, double row in those princess cuts going side to side. So $1,888 on that ring. It's fabulous. So $157, just under 10 points each. So very large. Not just talking about mere accent stones anymore. It's another level. It's another rarity. We'll give it 60 seconds and I'll just go ahead and swap out the rose for the yellow. Try on the yellow gold for you because that's where you'll see even less of the gold color and more of the diamonds. Typically, again, if you want to see practically no gold, you just get it in the white gold so it really just blends right on in with your diamonds. So that's always the idea. Any size you need, of course, going side to side, that's important too. Could sometimes bands just stop right about here. This is where you're going all the way across the top of the hand, but stopping right at that crucial point so that it's not uncomfortable to wear, because if you start rounding the diamonds down the sides and you try to put your hand together like this or shake a hand or make a fist or write or whatever it is, then it's uncomfortable because you got prongs and diamonds that are, you know, that are right there. And that's not always the most comfortable piece, especially for a daily wear piece so that we want this to be. So this is the way to get it, white rose or the yellow right there. So $1,888. Thanks again for asking us to bring that one back out. It's a good recap for our Sunday. And then let us know if you have any requests. That's the first request we had all day. And it's just a recap from yesterday. So if you have anything else you'd like to see, there were some other incredible pieces from yesterday that are still here. So I would also encourage you to not assume that anything from yesterday is gone. We have some really critical, really beautiful pieces that are still here. One of which I'm actually going to show you right now because I think it's just that exciting as far as the price tag and the discount. I had some really big 1 carat each yellow diamonds in earrings. So really think that this is kind of that perfect piece to showcase on a Sunday, especially when they're discounted like they are. So really cool band. Again, go dial in if you like those, and then or any one of them. And then here we have this really cool yellow diamond earring. This is that big 1 carat size each. So 2 carats total. Item number 6087. Is your item number, and we'll zoom right on back because that is even larger than the ring I just had. This is one look at it, but I really like you to see those stones directly face up so you can appreciate what they're all about. This is one of them, and let me turn this one the other way for you so you can see, because that's going to be your best angle to see and evaluate the color and the beautiful cutting of these brilliant cushion cuts. 1 carat each, 2 carats total in your natural yellows. Also have the very large diamonds around that, so it's a pear shape and a marquise combo that's going around, and that makes it really fun. We were pointing out yesterday how many different ways there are to wear them. So you can either turn them any which way so that those diamonds are always going to have a waterfall effect either on the sides or underneath or at the top. So really however you want to play with them, you'll find a way that you like them best on your ear. Here's another request. So we'll bring out a morganite coming up, but this is going to be our 2 carats plus the 145 in just those 12 different fancy diamonds here. And this is our last, and well, it's our only pair. It's the only pair we've ever had. And it's a joy to bring it to you because that is perfect. I think of all the great yellow diamond rings we've had, and bigger ones at that, from 1 carats to 2 carats and beyond. And yet there are very few times we get to see a match in an earring. So I'm just thinking about those lucky few. If you've got a yellow diamond ring, you want the perfect pair to go with it. This is it. And we'll show them on. And you know what? They're $7,888, a huge value. Just a recap from yesterday. Want to show one against the ear here so you can see what that'll look like as well and get a better idea and how they're going to play. If you want to have something specialty, this is it. Size-wise, this is how they look. Now, I think the designer intended more or less for that to be your angle, which is a great look. That's with the diamonds going to the outside, so kind of flaring away from the cheekbone and the jawline. But you could also, I was suggesting yesterday, I think I really, really am into this look, but that's kind of the fun part is you can change them up by the day. I'm really loving this look of having the diamonds run right along the base of the earring so that it's more like that, kind of like we see these great earrings that are really, they're a challenge to put on, but they have usually that second piece or that second part that goes towards the back that makes it look like there's floating diamonds right underneath. That's what this look kind of gives you. So like I said, you'll play with them. You can switch them up by the day, but $78.88 for that incredible earring. Let's go back to our wheel, and then we're going to show this morganite request. We actually had this really pretty, this is such a great designer style because it looks like a bow. And it kind of looks like a butterfly, but it's really meant to be so many different motifs put together here. It's 212 is the item number. It's 424. Total weight in 2 morganites that you never really see the break in the stones. It almost looks like it's one elongated east to west cut, but it's actually 2 heart shapes put together. So we have a mounting that I affectionately call the Hidden Hearts mounting. This is what I'd say is the Hidden Hearts stone setting, because it's 2 hearts put together point to point and then tied with that almost ribbon-like or bow-like or knot-like style of diamonds through the middle, and then also surrounded by diamonds. 35 points in your pave, and that's going to be in the rose gold only, and we only have this one, and it's down to a price tag. Check this out east to west, because this looks so pretty. It does. It looks like a bow. It looks like a bow wrapped around your finger. It really does. And then you've got the heart shapes, and look at the gleam that those heart shapes give you, and it's the perfect softness pink and peach combo to match the rose gold, which is why we're saying rose gold only. How about $1,299? And look at this side to side. Seeing a lot of designs lately that are going east to west across the hand. That is something you'll see more and more of in the jewelry industry, and I'm talking about big designers and couture showcases and all of that. This is where that design happens in $12.99, probably most similar to a pink diamond look, but we do not have big heart-shaped pink diamonds. Yes? Sure I can. Here it is on the index finger. I mean, it's a size 6 or so I don't know if it's going to go all the way on the index, but this is a great, I love that idea. That is, they've got the right idea, Jason, because that's the perfect piece to go right there. Sits low profile enough, just looks right on the index finger, being on the outside of the hand as that is. That's a great look. I do. That's exactly how I'd wear it as well. And also reminds me a little bit, remember when we used to have the concept of that little reminder ribbon around your finger? And usually be like, tie a string around your finger to remember something, right? I mean, yeah, that doesn't apply in today's modern age when we have cell phones that tell us what to do every moment of our day. But you get the idea, right? This is kind of what it reminds me of, that little reminder like, oh yes, supposed to remember that. And that's going to be that little ribbon around your finger. I like it on the index finger for that matter. And also, the diamonds do wrap around the sides there. So you see they go through the profile. So did that help out? That was as far as I could get that size on my index finger, but it does. It's a beautiful idea right there. I would love that. Certain pieces work really well on the outside of the hand, others do not. That one does. So $12.99 if you'd like it. Last call on the show. We have 20 minutes left. Want to get you another. Actually, here's what I was going to bring back. Let me know if this changed and if it's sold and I didn't hear about it. But I have item number 6182. A few minutes ago, I promised I was going to bring this back, and I'm going to try it again. A few minutes ago, I brought you something where, remember, it was 4 different tanzanites on a wheel. They were 9 carats. I was talking about that I had a 725 earlier in the show, probably just a function of the fact it was really early, first hour. This is it. And it's, to my knowledge, still available. So I thought, worthy of bringing out yet again, it's a 725, so not a far cry from what we saw on that, 3777 wheel. But this is not 3777. It does have diamond weighted 87 points. Speaking of ribbons and bows, it's been that kind of day. There it is. There's your ribbon of diamonds on each side, so it's turned on an angle to sit up next to that halo. The red flashes coming through on the tanzanite are amazing, and it's not going to be 3777. I tried something a little earlier, but I'm going to hope it was just a first hour situation. Maybe not everybody was with us yet. This is a great chance to pick up a really big tanzanite. But also, the best per carat value I have been able to show you on this air. So, 3777 it is not. We need a caller. This is not going to be, I'm going to do what I did in the first hour, but just it didn't happen. So this is why I thought, now that we've seen all the other tanzanites, we've seen the 8 carat 62 round, we've seen the 9 carats up to the 971s. We've seen them. I'm going to try, and Tony remembers, it was $2,500 to open. That comes down to, if my memory serves me, $344 a carat for a 725. Now that might make sense if we were talking about a 1 carat stone. Maybe that would make some kind of sense as, oh, we'd have a really tiny low per carat price because it's a 1 or a 2 carat. This is not a 1 or a 2 carat, it's a 725. Is it lacking red? Is it lacking neon? Is it lacking saturation, blues, purples? Oh no, this is the same color we saw in all the 9 carat options that we had, and it's at 20. I'm going to honor the auction again. I'm going to try it again. It's a do-over. Sometimes in life you need a do-over, right? What do they say? Try again, right? Perseverance is a big part of life. And this is the most fun persevering you're going to do because it's a phone call, it's dialing that number, and potentially It is the record setter per carat price we've seen in Blue Wing Block D. That is $344 a carat if we get the open. We don't have the open yet again. So can I go for two on the same auction? I don't usually bring an auction back unless it's by your customer demand. This should really, truly be gone. So let's take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds, and then we'll see what we got. Anybody thinking about it? $2,500 to start, and they're the Reds. I don't need to say, oh, hey, they'll be there. Just wait. No, they're there. They're there right now in this harsh environment with bright, hot, crazy lights. And I'm just double checking my per carat now because if we get the open, which we still don't have, but that would be, yes, $344 a carat. Have I had blue wings for $344? No. I remember I had a $389 a carat deal that you loved. This is just a true moment where I'll tell you what this proves. This proves that this is not a busy Sunday. Because when I had a tanzanite that was smaller than this and it was $389 a carat, the phone lines were going crazy. Jason, did that help on the Morganites? Did they get that ring? Oh, good. Who was it? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, so what is it about this deal? No open again at a $344 carat price tag. And it looks like this on the hand. It's beautiful. It's classic, yes, but with a little twist, a literal twist. I mean, just put a bow on it right there. Could be a great gift idea too. Why not? All right, so I'll give it 60 seconds. I don't know. Do you want me to take the bows off? Is that it? The little bows? Is that too much? Is that just too girly? Too much? I like it. Obviously, I think it's pretty. It's a theme of the day. So $2,500. Okay. Don't have it. Well, just thought we'd try it because I believe that the lowest, I mean, at $37.77 on the 9 carat, that got down to like $420 a carat, and those are gone. So I don't know. I can't. Sometimes you just can't figure it out. There's enigmas in life. There's an enigma in the shopping business, and this ring is my enigma. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I just will never know. But it's here if you want to start it at $2,500. We have 18 seconds left. This is why I shouldn't do auction do-overs. Because if it didn't take the first time, it's not going to take the second time. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I can't get it. I don't get it. $344 carat. The value's there. If it was a shy color, if it was a light color, if it was pale, then I do get it. But this is not. If it wasn't Blue Wing Block D, if we just randomly brought out some other Block D that wasn't as strong or wasn't as good, okay. But yes. Yes. Well, solid in the sense that the gold is solid gold, but it's got the under gallery. Should we show it again? It has an under gallery, so you can still access the diamonds for cleaning. Sorry, we're getting a question about this band. Jess, I'm going to turn it on the inside here so you can see how it's finished. But if they mean like, is this plated metal? No, we don't do plated. We don't do any platings. We don't do vermeils or platings. We don't have like a stainless steel with a micron or two of gold over it. Our jewelry is solid gold, and it's 14K. So yeah, when you say solid, that could be one of their questions. It's solid gold, but it's also all finished on the inside, which is very unusual for a band ring that is, you know, not 1 or 2 inches wide. So do you have the open, Spencer? All right, who is it? Terry. Okay, Terry, well, I think it's yours. I'll give it a last call just in case anybody else wants to give it a little go here, but it's last call, $2,500 we have. To Terry, we've got $25 increments. We'll give it 25 seconds. No, let's give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 25 seconds isn't enough with the delay. So we'll give it a final call. Now, at this point, you got to bid $25.25. But still a far cry from where it should be. $39.99 was my discount today. Obviously, wanted to do something crazy. This is crazy. That per carat will not change much, by the way, with a next bid. If it's a next minimum increment, it's not going to change that per carat much. So $25. Last call, 2 minutes. We only have 13 minutes in our Sunday. Take a look at this. Last call, 25. Thanks, Terry, for bidding. We are getting it a home one way or the other. Let's just see where it's going. And where's Terry calling from? Tell me more. I want to know where it's going. I want to put myself in the box with it and present it to Terry when it arrives. New Mexico. I love New Mexico. I love it. I'll be happy to go. Hand deliver it in person. Because I certainly have lost my touch for selling jewelry. What are they doing in New Mexico? It's beautiful, right? Be a photographer. Think of all the beautiful landscapes. Oh, beautiful. All right, so $2,500, minute 15. That's it. Should we even do the pink diamonds? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, we got a pink diamond close. We might leave that for tomorrow night. Also, we have a crazy cool zigzag diamond band ring. Is anybody verifying on this one, by the way? Jason, are you thinking about this one? Yes, no? Got a minute left. Just trying to figure out. At the end of the show, we get a lot of questions and a lot of people taking advantage of pieces they've seen for all day long. So hard to tell who's on the auction, but it doesn't look like we have anybody but Terry. So I think this one's going to be going out 25. Means I just wasted another 2 minutes to lose a lot of money on the airtime and the ring. But hey, it's good. Terry's getting the value of a lifetime. So here we go. 25 going once. Jason, once again, yes, no on this one? No? Okay. So here we go. 25. Terry, it's looking good. Got to officially wait for the next 26 seconds to pass, but it's looking real, real good. Now, I did say that we would have a 4-row band, and I do have it here. And if we make this one real cheap, we can probably get a 4-row out the band. We did the 3 rows for $9.99, which we want to check and see. Let us know if you have any desire to own that 3-row. Otherwise, we can do this zigzag band. That's cool. I have got a gal who's bugging me every day to make her something like this. I wonder if she'd like this. Yeah, let's try this on one more time. Here we go on the hand, the bow, the halo, the 725. All of this for $2,500. Or $2,525. Let's see if we've got it. Verifying right now. Just let me know. They got in before the clock, so we want to give them a second or two to just take a look at all the questions, like how does it look on the hand? Is it a tiny ring? No, it's not tiny, but it's not oversized. It doesn't even go knuckle to knuckle. It's going to be true to size on the fit. We're going to size it for you. It arrives the moment you open the box. You put it on. You never take it off. Anybody else? Allison, Will, Jason. Anybody else on this one? $2,500. Do we have $2,525 or can we sell it to Terry? Allison, are you on this one? Will, are you on this one? $2,525? Sold. Congratulations. Back. Let's take a look at this zigzag triple row. But it graduates. And then it's a bypass. But it kind of looks like a lightning bolt on your hand. It's item number 65, 63. We have less than 10 minutes left in the show. So if you have any questions or need to see something again, now is the time. Please let me know what we can share with you and what we can put on the air before we go off the air. Here we go. This is the big carat 48. Such a fun modern way to do diamonds in a band because it's not just a basic band. We did essentially, this kind of looks like we deconstructed the 3-row style that we had earlier and just zigzagged it. Take a look. You got to see it on. It's almost a carat and a half in diamonds, but the last time I did a 3-row band, it was a carat 09. Far greater diamond weight here at a carat 48, white, yellow, rose, and it's supposed to be $19.99 today. Let's save you some money before we go. We've been doing it all day long. Let's keep it going. And this is the last call now. If you have questions about anything you've seen all week long, tell us now. Talk to your operator. We can put it up there on the air one more time before we go. This is not $15 or $14.99. This is modern. This is that modern, cool girl, fresh take on a diamond band. No doubt about it. It's not even $14 or $13.99. Wow, to get a carat and a half of bigger individual diamonds, this is quite the value. How about $12.99 to get it to you? And white, that's how we see it now. Yellow or rose are fine. And here we go, true to size on this one as well. All the way around, look at this, graduated just slightly. They're all still bigger diamonds, but they give you a little dimension because they're different sizes. As you see the band, it's almost like a ribbon where it gets a little wider across the top and then does that split, but connects and gives you a great bypass look there. So that is last call. And it's last call on our show. We have the yellow diamond earrings, so we've happened to get a lot of pieces out the door here in the end, like the 725. Still have the, let me see, we have the pink diaspora. I should show that again. We have the pink diaspora. We have the really beautiful aqua, have the yellow diamond earrings, the big ones, the 1 carats each. So let me do a quick recap here. We'll show you 3 pieces we have left. That's about it. We've managed to finally get everything out the door except for a few last minute opportunities here. So I'll show you some of the pieces that we had earlier. It's a sapphire. Oh, and another, here's a request. At the end, oh goodness, you purposely waited. If I showed this an hour ago, we'd still be on it. All right, so we do have a diamond band request here on our 5-stone, 1 carat. Oh yeah, 20 pointers here. Okay, so we may just skip the recap because this ring's going to need every bit of the time we have left. Yes. Thank you. All right, so here's what we're going to do on this one. Just requested, not sure who, but thank you. This I know is the end of the show, so I know you're going to go, I haven't seen this and I don't have a lot of time with it. We have 7 minutes left in the broadcast. It's probably all going to be spent on this ring. This is the one to own that is an icon. It is a 5-stone style. You can find this in just about any jewelry store, but with varying degrees of quality. Just know that when you shop our 1 carat 5-stone, meaning 20 points, 20 points, 20 points, 20 points, 20 points, all 1/5 of a carat, going across your hand, white, yellow, or rose gold in your size, this is still VS material. So we have now, we've seen big diamonds already today. We have upgraded you now to 1/5 of a carat stones in the classic band, in any gold. I wish I had all 3 gold colors, but just choose and pick your favorite here. It is our last call. This price tag, not planned for the show. I am forbidden from even showing this because there's such a loss on this ring. But hey, request makes it happen. So take a good look at it. Let's get, you're gonna love it. And this is one I really want you to compare pricing. Please compare apples to apples, but if you don't, because you can't find VS stones very often, item number on this one is 1864. That goes back a ways. We've got a yellow gold. It's in a, again, you can wear it as a pinky ring. It's a full carat exactly, so that's why you get the 20, the 20, the 20, the 20, the 20. 1/5 of a carat, it's a 1 carat. By the way, if you get a little more carat weight, sometimes we have to go up a little bit in size, so it's 1 carat minimum to be exact, but these are your 1/5 of a carat stones. It's incredible. It's $999. This is a smaller size, so I'm going to try it on here first as a pinky ring, and then we'll show you, I'll give you kind of an idea of what it's going to look like also on the ring finger, but that is $999 to get your 1/5 of a carat. That's actually a really popular way to wear a 5-stone band these days, is on the pinky. So you've got a great option there, but huge stones, and they're VS. That's the big difference. If you shop these diamond rings elsewhere, number one, make sure the diamonds are the same size. Make sure also, just try to make sure that they're VS, because I'll tell you this, you can compare it to SI. I think our price is still going to beat an SI stone of the same size, meaning if you are willing to forego clarity and go a little bit lower in clarity and have actual visible clarity issues like carbon spots or fissures or what have you, you're still going to be hard pressed to find a $999 price tag. That is just, it's the way of the world. Diamonds don't go for cheap, and the bigger diamonds you get, the more pricey they're supposed to be. So this is, thank you for the request. We appreciate it. I'm so glad I know it's the last 4 minutes of the show, but this is one to take advantage of, and go ahead and get yourself a great piece to look forward to and spend very little to get, again, a ring that you're going to wear more often than not, probably every single day, I would imagine. So this is a tremendous, important piece, great value there, and yet it's only $999, so grab it while it's here. It's a huge opportunity and a really fantastic, iconic, wearable, beautiful, giftable ring. Jason, you want the first one? White, yellow, rose gold. Let me know who wants what. We've only got a couple available, so we're going to be counting down, and we will stay as long as we need to after we go off the air on television to keep offering this ring. We will not leave until every single person who wants this 5-stone band at $999 gets their value. So make sure you try it out. Remember, it's your size, your gold color. Yes. Thank you. We have a white gold going in. The white gold is, I'll tell you, that's what I would rather. I wish we had the white gold here to show you in the studio. Like I said, not planned for the show, so we're just, bringing out what we've got. But it's spectacular in the white gold. And the best way to show off really high quality diamonds is in the white gold. So that's what I recommend, unless you're just a yellow gold purist or a rose gold purist. That's obviously the option we give you. But at $999, what a fantastic way to get a major, major band and spend very little. You'll wear it every day. You could actually, it's got a nice straight edge to it, so you could really stack it up together with other things beautifully if you want to. And yet, it's only $999. So I encourage you to take advantage of that as fast as you possibly can. $999. Huge opportunity, last 2.5 minutes remaining in our show. And if there's anything else I can pop in for another look before we sign off today, please let me know. Give us a quick phone call and we'll do that in a hurry. So want to make sure you're getting your favorites before we run out of time. This is a huge day of value. If there's anything you're still thinking about, and if it is still here and you never know, it might be, give us a call. We'll help you out. Take advantage. Like I said, always better if you're still thinking about something to try it. Those are the pieces you'll never regret purchasing. There's those pieces that kind of stick in your mind and you can't really stop thinking about. So this is the important time to pick them up. 2 minutes left. Get in on this diamond band deal. That's not even really allowed to be shown, but here it is. So we've had all kinds of diamond bands, from the zigzag style to the fabulous 3-row to now our classic 5-stone single row with the largest yet. So that is, individually speaking, the largest stones you can get in a band are right there. And it's iconic for that reason. And VS stones in white, yellow rose. And don't forget, it's any size you need. So if you've struggled out in retail to find the size you're looking for, oftentimes that's an issue, right? We can do it for you. So a final minute and a half left. Thanks again for joining us today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. And make sure you join me tomorrow night. Monday night, we switch over from the daytime to the evenings. Just a reminder, on the weekdays, on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, we're here with you in the evenings at 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. So let's kick off a fabulous week together tomorrow. And we'll start that show at 7 o'clock. We'll have a lot of brand new and anything else you'd like to ask about, if we can help you with something or check on availability, this is the time to do it. Like I said, we stay here long after we go off the air. So that phone number, you just want to dial it in or jot it down so you know how to reach us. And we'll be here taking your phone calls the next minute and beyond. So thanks again, and really, truly pick this up. Here it is on the hand one more time. Again, I'm just going to hover it over my ring finger because this one's too small for my ring finger. But you can see what it would look like if it was sitting right there, if it was the proper size. So again, pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger. Go with whatever size you need. And 40 seconds remaining to take advantage. I always recommend the white gold with our white diamonds like this. When it's just nothing but white diamonds, I say white gold's your best bet. But again, yellow and rose are opportunities as well. Thanks again. 30 seconds left. We're going to be here. So 626-626-8700. That's how you're going to want to get through and ask about any of those pieces. Did you get a diamond band as well? They're popping. We've got diamond bands going out left and right. Don't miss your opportunity to get one. Last final 15 seconds. Thanks again. Join me tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific. That's in the evening, 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. We have 3 big hours waiting for your Monday. So we'll see y'all then. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.